Mac Jr. 65, Valence Void, AMR Biscuit. Say hi, guys.
So, yo, what
We
up?
are
Hi guys.
finally back with Campaign 2 of the Tales of Narvinia. Now, if you don't remember how Campaign 1 ended, that is our fault because we could not get our stream to work. The internet at the Airbnb was not working. But don't worry, we will be doing kind of a recap with this entire session and introducing some old characters, some new, and whatnot. But yeah, to start us off, where we left off, Petito and Tink had just managed to make Nathaniel flee Fayington into another, what seems to be another realm. And as finally the dust settles and Tink and Petito gain their composure, you see muscles on Petito relax as finally a sense of relief washes over his face. Tink looks up at Petito. So, Tink.
Legionaries!
Thank you.
Salute your new centurion!
I have
It was me.
Oh, was it you? Thank you, Lazy. You see Tink look up at Petito. So, what do we do now, Tink? Now, Petito responds. We rule. And with that, we cut to Agmar riding on a horse. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Riding up to the gates of Fanghold. And before you guys, I've described Fanghold to you. It even looks more abandoned and dreary than before. Like there's an unnatural darkness around this land. And you see Agmar walk through the gates with his horse, looking for people, looking for Dread, for any signs of life, and still nothing. He makes his way through the streets of Fanghold, not seeing a single soul around. And he thinks to himself, well, I thought I told bloody Dread to get that place up and running. It looks like a pigsty. And he keeps walking through and up to the palace where you guys met his brother and his niece. And he enters he opens the big doors to the palace. And as he enters, he gets about midway through the palace up to the throne room. Hello? Anybody around? Dread? I got your letter. And as he says that, you just see as torches are lit. And standing next to all those torches are a bunch of orcs. And in front of Agmar sits Dread, his wife, and their son. Well, looks like our guest has finally arrived, says Trax. Yes. How wonderful of you to join us, Agmar. Nah pops up. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? And let go of my friend. Agmar responds. No, I don't think we'll do that quite yet. You see, we have other affairs here. You know, I imagined you would be a lot bigger for how Petito described you. But no matter, you shall die the same. Petito? What do you mean? Wait a second. You see Dread's face kind of pipe up. He looks at Agmar, just pure sadness on his face. I'm sorry, my friend. I tried to stop them. But hopefully, you can. And as Dread says that, he tries to jump up and grab Trax by the throat and push him to the ground. You see his wife jump up and try to punch Na in the face. The baby, the person holding the baby is running back, trying to get away from all the scuffle going on. You see Agmar run forward in a split second, take out his warhammer and beat the living hell out of the guy holding the baby and grab it. But at the same time, you see Dread get a sword through his stomach. You see the life just fade from his eyes as he gets one last glimpse at his son before he finally collapses on the ground and passes away. His wife, don't remember the name I gave her, so I apologize. You see her throat get slit from ear to ear as she lets out a half wail as it's cut off with the blade. And the next part is all of these orcs come surrounding Agmar, weapons drawn, murder in their eyes. Trax and Na approach him slowly, a few cuts and bruises on them from getting beat up by Dread and his wife. Well, looks like they had a bit of fight left in them as Trax is leaning off his blade. Oh, Jesus. The fucking light yells back. That's the red just caught me off. And with that, they close in around Agmar. Agmar with him in one hand. Jesus Christ, guys.
I'm sorry.
He's trying to tell a story.
Agmar with his fang hammer in one hand, the baby clutched in his arm in the other, starts kind of half swatting, just trying to like keep the enemies back. Eventually, one manages to nick him on the arm, and he loses his hammer for a second. Another comes up behind him and slashes him across the back, and then it's just a dog pile on him, just slicing back and forth. Agmar trying to keep the baby protected as best he can as he turns around and clutches it. He reaches for his warhammer, and it jumps back into his hand, and you see for a second as the blades are just cutting across from him, his eyes turn white, a gilden white, as he turns around, and with his hammer, you see him take it and slam it right on the ground, keeping the baby protected at the same time, but the shockwave of the energy just blows everyone away, blows them about 10 to 15 feet back. Bodies are scattered and charred across the floors, and you see Agmar take a second, capture his breath as he realizes what just happened and starts bolting to the door. As he runs outside, you see a scene of about 6 to 10 orcs with crossbows loaded, aimed at the door. As he goes running through, bolts are hitting the floor next to him. One catches him in the leg as he manages to just barely get up on his horse and full sprints that horse out of Fanghold, just barely managing to get away. Over the next day, he's just full gallop nonstop, baby in one hand, other hand on the reins, just full gallop, heading to Fangton. You see fear and terror in his eyes as he finally reaches the hills of Fangton and looks before and sees a battlefield of coalition soldiers littered across the fields. He starts making his way into the downtown Fangton, where the Palisade and where all of you guys fought at the last minute against Petito and Tink. The scene before is a bloody one. Bodies are hung from rope. Others are crucified. Others have had their guts emboweled and ripped out of them. This is great for a baby to be a present. But most of all, you see, and I want you guys to, this is pretty much through Agmar's eyes, if You guys weren't. Hopefully, you guys are getting that. And before you sits Lady Arwen with a sword in her belly.
Mm.
Agmar approaches Lady Arwen, tears in his eyes, hoping that maybe there's a chance to save her. He leans down, checks to see if she's breathing, and he kind of shakes her a little bit. She comes up. Oh, Agmar. It's struggling to get words out. It is so good to see you again, my friend. What happened? What is going on? Hey, the soldier's dead. What are you stabbed for? What? Just pure. Normally, you guys have not seen Agmar panic or freak out like this, but he is so confused and scared as to what has happened. And pretty much, Arwen sums up what Petito and Tink did, and she tells him that, well, we tried to put up a resistance, me and the others. I was able to manage to escape from the cells and gather what men I could, and we tried fighting back, but Tink and Petito just decimated everyone. Those loyal to us were butchered at the seams. There was no hope. All of them are dead. All of them. Well, what do we do? How can I save you? She looks at him, tears rolling down her cheeks. My time has come, my dear Agmar. But there is a new hope. There is a future. And she pulls out a little, like, almost like a napkin with, it's kind of like a map. And she hands it to Agmar, and Agmar takes a look at it. This here is a map of a city that I have sent my people to after the war started. There, you will meet the captain of my guard, Findel. He's taken my daughter and any others that are still loyal. There. What is the name of this town, my dear? Elysium. Meaning a new chapter. And with that, you see the light fade from Arwen's eyes. She finally passes away. Agmar, with Otis in one hand, looks down and says, well, lad, looks like a new story has begun here. One that will be told for a very long time. And with that, he leaves Bangton and rides off into the sunset towards Elysium. And now we pick up right where we left off with Otis in the woods being chased by what seems to be Petito's soldiers 20 years later. He's a full-grown man, and the scene starts with Petito, or not Petito. Man, I just called you Petito. I'm sorry. I gotta get used to these new characters. You see
Otis.
Otis. You see Otis looking through the cracks, the moonlight hitting his face, as you just hear, "Find him! We must bring him back to the Horde!" And other voices trying to hunt him down. And for a minute, Otis, you see the fear in Otis's eyes as he feels like he's about to be discovered. When you, Otis, see a light on your necklace begin to gleam, and you would only know that one person has this necklace other than you, and that the only time it lights up is when they are close. You see, you hear a horse gallop up, and you see Arwen's daughter right there. beautiful as ever, gilded blonde hair, yellow and blue eyes. You're welcome, Dark Shadow. Um, reach her hand out. Well, don't just sit there. Let's go. She grabs you by and she grabs you by your hand and manages to full on yeet you up on this horse. She's a very strong lady.
Yeet.
Yeah, pretty much almost picks you up single handedly. And you hear the other orcs and such start. There they are, get them! And there was no time for even you to look. You just feel the horse rein back and you start galloping off into the distance towards Elysium, your home. And as you approach, takes you guys about a day or two. This is how far you've traveled out at this time. As you guys approach, I kind of told the party beforehand how Elysium was and such, but to those that are just watching or tuning in, I'll go ahead and explain it. Pretty much Elysium is like the Vale in Game of Thrones, but except it's more of a actual city. There is a cliff surrounding the entrance with gates and towers and such leading into the city. There is a grand river coming in as well, and it is surrounded by cliffs and mountains and whatnot. It's almost as if anybody watched Land Before Time series, it's like the Great Valley, but just this rich and beautiful haven of resources and stuff. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It'll help you kind of imagine this. And it's this beautiful, or from the beginning when Agmar got there, it has turned into this grand city that, with the help of the elves, has built into this mighty fortress. Sorry. And as you enter, you just see home in front of you, beautiful streets and other mixes of races and others, merchants selling goods and whatnot. And I gotta find her name. I don't remember what I named. What'd you name your daughter, Dark Shadow? I can't remember.
Lucia, I believe.
Lucia looks at you. Well, Agmar will want to talk to you about this. I hope you know. And Lazy, go ahead and describe your character to everyone.
He's like 6 foot tall. He's probably 100, 190 pounds, closer to 200. He's kind of strong. His black hair. He has no facial hair because he's a young stud. Other than that, that's the way he looks. He's a little more serious and kind of down to the point. Want to get things done and wants revenge, of course.
That is true. And like I said, Lycia, did you say Lycia?
Lucia.
Lucia. Sorry, I know it began with Lou. I just didn't remember what that last part. Lucia. Like I already described her, gilded blonde hair, beautiful, way more beautiful than her mother and her father combined. Sorry, Dark Shadow. You're gonna.
That's okay.
She's hot as hell.
Well, Dark Shadow was all his character was all ripped up. Remember?
Yeah,
He was like,
he was a handsome boy.
And he also had nice long hair.
He also had nice long hair.
"Oh, did he? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know yet."
As like I said, as you guys travel the streets and whatnot, you see familiar faces of merchants and other prominent citizens from the area, and you guys make your way into this sort of palacey area. It is a very rich granite. From the looks of it, it looks like as if elven magic was helped to build this palace. And one of the soldiers, funny enough, Findel, approaches you. My lord, my lady, Councilman Agmar wants to see you.
Oh, I must be in trouble.
He kind of smirks. You have no idea how much trouble you're in. Follow me.
All right, let's go.
and he guides you up to the top of. This is a very big building, so you're almost out of breath as you reach the top. It's comically a mountain of stairs.
Like
Uh,
swirls going
yeah,
on.
it's at least 50 flights of stairs.
Oh my
Just
god.
yeah. And this is why you're ripped. Just from
Maybe they
running
should
up.
put an
Does
elevator.
not skip leg day.
No, he does not skip leg day. As you get to the top of the stairs, you wipe all the sweat off your face, and Lucia looks beautiful as ever. She didn't even break a sweat. And you enter the council chambers. And before you sit 7 men. I'll get into their names later, but you see Agmar, arms crossed, looking a little redder than normal. Obviously, he has his red beard and red hair, but from the looks of it, you see a few gray patches coming out since it has been 20 years since the events of Petito. And since then, he has been running Elysium as the head councilman. You see him as his eyes lock with yours. Otis, get in here, lad.
I'll walk in.
Now,
Trying
I hear you've been exploring again.
to,
Care to tell what happened?
yeah. I was in a lot of trouble, and Lucia saved me.
Yes, I'm aware. Who do you think sent her after you? From what I
You?
can tell, you ran into Petito's guards again. Did you
Yeah.
not?
Yes, I did say.
What have I told you about fighting him? I told you never to do that again. We have an uneasy peace here. Do you want his forces coming down into Elysium and burning the city?
No, no, I wouldn't want that.
Then get your act together. I raised you better than this, lad. Now, I have very important guests coming in today. I want you to meet them. You met them when you were younger, but it's been a while. I don't know if you recall Gildan and Ellie, do you?
Yeah, I remember.
They and their son are coming to visit today. And I expect you on your best behavior.
I will. I will.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Retire to your chambers. I shall deal with your punishment later. And with that, you and Lucia kind of wander off, and she looks at you. Well, that's better than most times. He seems to be in a better mood today.
Pretty sure he has to.
Ah.
Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble later.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
What have I told you about running out there and trying to kill Petito's guards?
Oh,
Not to do it without me, of course.
well, you're busy.
Yes, I know I was busy doing other stuff, but remember, we're a team.
I'll try to remember that next time.
Good. And she leans in and kisses your cheek. I wouldn't want to lose my favorite person.
Okay.
And I shall see you tonight for dinner. Do not tarry, and wear that. I've laid out some clothes for you. We're going to be matching tonight. Understood?
Yes, I
Good.
got it.
And she wanders off. So time kind of flies by as you enter your room, and you see this beautiful green and red suit in front of you. Kind of the mix of a forest and fire kind of suit and attire. You hear a knock on your door as one of the servants that works in the palace. Sir, the guests are here, and Agmar and them request your attention.
All right. I
You
get
wa-
dressed.
You get dressed
Sure.
and you wander out to the eating hall, which is very grand and looks very expensive. Like a lot of money was put into this place. So don't fuck it up. Um, you see beautiful chandeliers and gilded cloth all over the place. You can tell that Agmar he's a dwarf. He has very expensive taste. And you see gilded chairs and silverware and chalices and whatnot. And before you, uh, Biscuit, go ahead and describe Gildan 20 years later.
Describe Gildan 20 years later.
Yes, it has been 20 years.
He looks the fucking same.
He looks the fucking same?
Except, okay. So
yeah, for the
yeah,
it's
he
been a while.
is, of course, see, he's still got black scales. He still is a dragonborn. But in his age, he like his throat, like his neck, you know how like dragons as they get older, they like start having little swaying necks.
Mhm.
His is a little bit like that too. Now it's
Okay.
not as tight as it used to be like in his young days, but now it's a little bit there. It's a little bit thicker. But all that's done for him is make him look more intimidating since he doesn't look as skinny anymore, at least around the neck area. So, and he's gained some new scars, like
Okay.
some new scars like across the face, his body. You can see him like down his arms and stuff like that, and mostly just because he likes to test with necromancy and he uses his own skin and his own like blood and stuff like that for a lot of his necromancy.
Okay. And Val, if you could describe Ellie now that it's been 20 years.
So yeah, Ellie is like gotten quite far, like pretty much reached the final stages now of the affliction that she had gone through. In her hair and even like covering parts of her skin, you can see like fungal growths of these like uh white stemmed, but the caps are like dark purple with like this black like sticky substance that's almost like looks like it's dripping off. And she's pale, her veins are kind of like black, and her eyes, like when someone's passed, they kind of have that like milky, kind of like misty look in their eyes after they've been gone for a while. That's the way that she looks. You can tell that she's aged. She is a halfling. But the I guess the fungal infection that she has is like fully like taken over. So it's very stark in her appearance. You notice it right away.
Well, Otis, you enter the room and see these two sitting there. You don't see what you know as their adopted son anywhere around. And you approach the table, and Gildan looks at you. You've become bigger. Last time I saw you. You've aged well, my young friend. Do you remember me?
Yeah. Yes, I do. How are you doing, sir?
Ugh, I could be better. And you see Ellie kind of look at him. Oh dear, stop it. Come here, darling. It's been so long. And she kind of embraces you into a hug. And some of the mucus and stuff kind of
Oh
gets on your
God, no.
clothes.
Oh no.
Well, it has just been gosh darn too long. Come here. And she embraces you. She locks that in and whatnot and kind of gives you a kiss on the cheek. My, you have grown so big. I'm so happy to see how big you've gotten and that you're a full-grown adult. Only your father could see you like this. He'd be so proud.
Sure, he would be.
Well, where is Lucia? I heard she was supposed to be joining us. She running late?
She's still getting ready.
Ah, fair enough. Well, our son, he seems to have wandered off into some hidey hole. But hopefully you guys should get together. I feel like you two would get along just fine. Meh, Gildan pipes up. Where's my crates? Did we pack them? No, dear, I told you to leave the crates at the house. We are in front of guest. Or, we're visiting. Completely botched that, by the way, but anyways.
Awesome.
I'll go find some, and you see Gildan abruptly scoot his chair back and walk off. Oh, what do I see in that man? But anyways, please join us, and you see Agmar kind of just chomping down, watching this all go down. You can tell he's still pissed, but he's trying to put up a face right now as you sit down. And eventually, after about 5 or 10 minutes, Lucia finally joins the party, and you see her hair's tied up in this beautiful braid, and she is wearing the same colors, but hers more or less there is green going down the middle with red on the sides. As she walks in, the dress hangs down to her feet pretty much, and it is beautiful silk, and you pretty much get turned on almost immediately seeing this. Essentially, she is a very beautiful woman. She sits down. It seems I've seemed I'm a little tardy. I do apologize. And Ellie pipes up. No, don't worry, dear. It's fine. No worries. We were just getting started. Agmar just chomping down, just letting you guys talk, and you guys have a very pleasant evening. Eventually, Gildan and what's your character's name, Biscuit?
Dugan.
Dugan eventually come back to the table. Biscuit, if you want, go ahead and describe Dugan for us.
Dugan is a 6'2" dark elf. He is 22 years of age, weighs about 202 pounds. Lots of twos in there. But it's mostly been because of his father's like strict training and stuff like that, and all those lovely things. But anyways, he's got like pearl white hair, so it's extremely white. Skin dark gray. He does have Lolth's like deep dark red eyes. So it would be unsettling to anyone who knows of like the Spider Queen and stuff like that to see a Lothsworn. Technically, he's not a Lothsworn any longer, but he still carries the signature red eyes of a Lothsworn. So, and then, yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah.
You hear Agmar. Dugan. Good to see you, lad. How you been?
What's up, you old shit?
Excuse me?
Is that Otis over there?
Dugan?
Is that Otis? How long has it
Dude.
been, man? 10, 15 years?
Been a
What were you,
while.
like 5, 7 years old since we last saw each other?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, handshake?
Yeah.
And as you guys kind of bring it in,
And then hug.
Yeah, you guys kind of bring it in, and when that first slap hits, it's like the perfect clap, and you guys just lock it in, and it is a very brotherhood moment. Well, I seem you two are reacquainted. It's good.
Can I whisper something in his ear?
Sure.
Say, hey, he's a little mad at me, so just be careful around him.
Oh, okay.
What was that, lad? Otis?
Yep.
What I thought. Anyways, please sit, and you guys carry on with your dinner. Bring it up. If you guys want to go ahead and say, talk amongst the party at the table.
Is it just
Who's at the table?
It's Agmar, Gildan, Ellie, Dugan, Lucia, and you, Otis. That is it. That is all. That is it at this little get together.
I'm kind of in the doghouse, so probably won't say much.
Okay.
Because I'm afraid that I'll get more in trouble if I keep talking.
And since he whispered that in my ear, I'll also just follow suit.
Fair enough.
I'll just so Dugan is a very like brooding guy. He's a very like protected guy, but with Otis, he lets himself loose a little bit more. but around most other people, he'll have conversation, like little conversation. So I guess he'll like continue talking to his dad, and
Yeah,
mom. Or, well, yeah.
pretty much Gildan and Dugan talk for the rest of the night. Elliot's just so transfixed talking about Lucia and how beautiful she is, and just absolutely this gorgeous woman in front of her, talking about her hair and how she got her makeup and all that kind of stuff. The night goes pretty uneventful. Agmar just kind of sits and he actually starts to smile a little bit more, seeing his old friends and whatnot. He kind of gets his drink going on, and eventually he gets up. Okay. All right, I think I've had a little too many. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Servants, please show our guests to their quarters and make sure they're taken care of. Right away, sir. As one of the servants runs over and kind of starts setting out the table and starts leading Gildan, Ellie, and Dugan to their quarters for the night. You see Agmar look at you, Otis, before he leaves. Lad, I want to talk to you for a minute. Lucia, could you please give us a moment? And Lucia gets up. Of course, father. No problem. And she leaves the room quickly. As once everyone leaves, Agmar sits down. Look, lad, I must confess that I'm not mad at you. But I only get like that because I care about you. Your father wanted me to take care of you. And I have done so for 20 years, have I not? Now, you're becoming a man. You have a beautiful, beautiful woman at your arm. You have the run of the city as well. But I know you desire more. Don't you? You don't desire this city or this life. And I can tell. So, the reason I asked Ellie and Gildan here is because I hoped that you and maybe Dugan might become friends and go out and fulfill that need. So, if you do decide so, you have my blessing. But look at me. You always have a home here. I want you to know that, lad. I wish I could go with you. But my matters here and my responsibilities are too grand. He kind of starts forming a tear. I have raised you since you were born, pretty much. Whatever you decide to do, make sure you write home, okay? And he gets up and starts walking to the door. And before he leaves, he looks back and goes, I'm very proud of you. And he quickly leaves the room.
I'll wipe the tears. Last two tears are out, so you won't see me.
I saw that. No, I'm just kidding. Young bitch. But yeah, so with that, do you just kind of take a second and then eventually get up and go to your bed?
Yeah.
Okay. As you start leaving the room, Lucia kind of stops you right before you leave. So what are you going to do?
Gonna go out and do what I have to do.
She laughs. I always knew you were too big for this city. She grabs your hand and kind of starts caressing it as she looks at you. I'm going to stay here. Just, I think our father would want us to stay here. She does refer to Agmar as her father, by the way. I think he'll need me by his side?
That'd probably be the best, but I will be back.
You better. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to spend eternity alone. She is elf, so it was a very long time. Even half elf, she's still gonna live years. Well, before you go, you better say goodbye to me the proper way. If you know what I mean. Brown chicka bow wow.
Yeah.
Hit that Gluck Gluck 3000.
She's
Well.
just like her mother.
Hey yo!
Hey, hey, I don't know how you can talk like that in front of my father-in-law right here. Listen to me.
Oh man. Anyways, not now, of course, but later, before you set off. And she winks at you. Good night, dear. And she kind of goes off into her own room. Yes, she has her own room. She's an independent woman.
All right. So I should shake my head and I walk into my room.
Bam, bitch. Deal with it. So yeah, you kind of saunter off and go to bed. Dugan, do you do anything before you retire? He's got a creepy ass smile. And
Here
you're
we
just like
go.
sitting in bed like
He's bored. Does he know why
No,
he
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
Alright. Otis, do you do anything before you retire?
I'm gonna go look for him.
You manage to grab one of the servants and they kind of point to one of the guest quarters. Dugan, you did get a room by yourself, of course, you were an adult. Yeah, go ahead.
Knock at the door.
Come in.
I walk. I open the door. I walk in. What's up,
What's
bro?
up, Otis? How you doing,
Good.
man?
Doing pretty good. Do you know why
Good.
you're? Do you know why you're here?
No, actually, Gildan and Ellie just brought me with them. Honestly, I have no idea.
By the way, for context, Gildan and Ellie didn't know about this. Either.
Oh, so I'm
This
probably
is
gonna
more
spill.
of this is Agmar's kind of.
So probably gonna ruin this. You probably hear it tomorrow, but you didn't hear it from me. I guess Agmar's gonna ask if you wanna go on a mission with me or fulfill my destiny. I guess.
But that's
Fulfill your destiny.
Yeah, you
Man,
gotta
you
kill
getting
it.
all
Hey,
heroic on me or something over there?
well, I just want revenge.
Revenge mission sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, all I have back at home is the Underdark, so it'd
I
be
guess
nice
that.
to get out in the world. Although
It,
these eyes are going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass.
right. You think Ellie and Gilgan's gonna go for it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they are my adopted family, but when I turned 22, they told me I was my own man and I can do what I want from here on. Actually, as a matter of fact, Gildan barely refers to me as anything other than boy
I was supposed to say the same thing.
at this point. So
Boy.
he
All
probably
right,
just wants me to get out of the house, get out of the
probably. I guess
yeah.
it'd be a little good thing if we go out. But we might need a few more people to help us out. Do you know anybody else?
I mean, the magical duo, you and me, can't just tackle the world together.
I'm pretty sure we can, but
No, I
might
get
be
it. I got you.
might be a
I
little
got.
better if we have a little more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Probably could get you a honey or two if you want.
A honey or two. You know what? I do like me some honeys. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know any. I don't know the other two.
No,
So I
you
don't.
guys do
Oh,
not
yeah.
know the other two. You,
Well,
I don't know, man. I guess we just strike out on our own and then see where it takes us. We'll
yeah, we'll
try to
probably
find
find
some
somebody.
allies on the way.
That sounds like a good idea.
I've always wanted to.
uh-oh.
Well, I don't know where your character is.
No, you guys, no, none of you guys care. You guys do not know where you are all at. Besides,
Well, shit, you
Otis
know what?
and Duke.
I've barely been above ground for any longer than maybe a year of my life. All I've ever seen underwater or underground is giant lakes. I'd like to see what's called the open ocean. I'd like to see a city over there.
All right, I'll see if Agmar can lead us away. We can go find somebody. He might know somebody. Agmar's been around for a while. Not been around, if you know what I mean, but he's been.
Oh, he's been. Hey, I've been around. I've been around the block a few times, dog.
Well, I don't know that you've
He's,
been
the
like
walls
you have
are
like.
very thin in this castle. You
Oh,
know why?
he knows
man.
I'm here. He knows I'm here.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna leave.
Well,
I'm
shit.
kidding. I'm kidding.
We striking out now then, I guess?
Leave
We
or
got
not.
caught. But yeah, I'll talk to Agmar and see if he knows anybody else or any other cities. We can probably go find somebody.
Everyone's
Sounds
in
good to me.
Elysium. They're all in
Eh.
Elysium.
Everyone's in
Probably-
Elysium.
We'll probably go to
Yes,
Elysium.
you dipshits. You already
We're
are
we're
in
in
Elysium.
we're in Elysium.
For fuck's sake, did you not listen to what
You
I
know
said?
what? You know what, man? I know you've spent all your life here, but I haven't really experienced this city very much.
You want to go to the pub?
I've never been to a pub.
Well, let's go. We're
Sure
old
thing,
enough
yeah.
now.
Well, let's do that.
So you guys are going to the pub?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys make your way out of the Citadel, and before you is it's still for nighttime, still very vibrant, active city. Once again, you see a bunch of mixes of people walking around, having a great time. The morale of the city has always been very vibrant and happy, and even
Question:
after
how close are they to the sea?
there is a port that leads out to a river that eventually leads out to the ocean. And you would know from your base knowledge of the city, you would know there's not many people down there other than seafarers that just know how to work the boats, and trading captains, and maybe some merchants selling their wares on the dock to some of the other cities' merchants that are coming in. What happens to be Elysium happens to sit on a lot of few very rare resources that that are very useful for even basic to military means. Some very rich minerals that help magical and weapon enhancements and other technologies have been invented since Agmar took over and such, because happens to be that Agmar brought a few happened to get some of the dwarves in, and as well as the elves to work on inventing and stuff. So a lot of new technology has been invented in the last 20 years.
Oh, what are you guys doing over there? That away.
What?
That away.
Oh. So yeah, you start making your way towards the pub. And as you guys are walking, you're talking and whatnot. Jesus Christ, Biscuit, put that ass away.
Oh, you put it away.
Damn, his ass is the only thing that's on screen, bro.
Jesus Christ. You thick. It's a thick ass boy. Anyways, as you guys are walking through the main streets, you are walking and talking, and as you guys are walking, you see Val. If you could, please describe your character.
I have a picture.
She has a picture.
I have a picture.
Meaning I'm going to have to untab from this and go to that picture.
Stop being a bitch.
You're a bitch.
Hold on. Uno
No, you are.
Or before
No,
I gotta
you.
send it in the chat.
In the chat.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is
Alright.
very rough not necessarily what she's wearing, but just like, facial features and stuff.
They go wise.
Yeah, damn.
So
My precious.
you see
Precious.
Not up, Legion.
small, probably about 3 foot, looks like to be a halfling running around. As far as like what she's wearing, it's definitely nothing that's like super well put together. It looks like she found like a bunch of scraps of clothes and like netting and stuff, and like it's all very like roughly hand sewn together. And she's got like a almost like a not a cloak, but like a piece of fabric kind of wrapped around her face, obscuring most of her features, but from what you can tell, 3 foot tall, very small.
Homeless looking.
Yes.
Is there any homeless in Elysium, or is it like everybody is well, not rich, but
Uh,
like Mike took care
I
of his
mean,
people? There's no poor.
I mean, there's always gonna be a poor people. There's not really a. There's really no fucking. Obviously, from our normal world, there's no cure to that. But nobody is really like they can't afford food. They can afford to like maybe stay as an apprentice under somebody and like live with them, or either work as a barmaid. But most people aren't, you would say, homeless. They kind of just make do with what they got. But
Legion,
go
am
ahead.
I just like walking around on the
No,
like am I just like passing by?
no. So what
Okay.
happens
Bless
is
you, bless you,
you
bless you,
you two are
bless you.
talking and you guys aren't really paying attention as this female tiefling just, or did you say tiefling or
Like,
halfling? Sorry, halfling. I heard ling and I just completely default
sorry.
reset to tiefling. Just runs right into you and happens to trip over and drop kind of like a bag of coins in front of you or behind you as she trips over you guys.
I'm gonna look down and be like, "Do you want to die?"
I'm just gonna,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna look at him and I'm gonna like smack him on the chest. Say it. Sorry, I'm
I'm be
just
like,
start
I'm be like,
laughing. I'm just start laughing, and I'm gonna
I'm be
help.
like, "I'm sorry, I'm just kidding." And I'll like pick her up since she's so tiny. I'll just grab her by the shoulders and plop her back on her feet, grab her coins, and tuck it back in her backpack.
As you do, before you can even get an introduction, Val, you guys see two guards running up behind you. Oh, Lord, Lord Otis, Lord Otis, thank you for stopping that thief. We'll take her from here.
Oh, we got it. We got it.
Are you sure, my lord?
Yeah, well, we got it.
Oh, God, that
Where
little
did,
one's fast.
where did she come from?
Where'd she go? Where'd she come from, Cotton Eye Joe? She came
No,
from. Oh, she came from the docks. Yeah, she was a stowaway and whatnot. You know how that goes. I don't know. I just happened to.
As they're having this conversation, she's like as stealthily as she like trying to like tiptoe her way out of this situation.
Roll me.
Do I notice that? Can I notice it?
Roll me a stealth check. First
Okay.
roll of the campaign, guys. Make it worth it.
Can I roll against it to like see it?
Yeah.
I want to roll against it too.
Roll a perception.
Okay.
Perception for me.
Yes. Just roll natural perceptions.
Fuck, I didn't know the
It's
shit.
a 19.
I got an
Jesus
8.
Christ. Val?
I got a 16 plus my modifier is a 25.
What the fuck?
A modifier of 25?
No, I said
With-
total
with-
25.
Oh, I was like,
25.
Jesus Christ. Well, if I add my modifier, I'd also be at 25.
Well, you're supposed to.
He
If
said
you-
just a natural perception, so I
Oh,
just assumed that's just a
yeah.
base 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
So they're tied. So they roll again. Okay.
No. Well, okay. So here's with that.
It's player versus players.
Yeah, it's
How does
player
it-
versus, so no one has advantage or anything like that. But what we'll do is that Biscuit, you do notice that she's kind of like shifting away, but not enough to like worry you. You know, you're kind of like you're aware, but you know, you think she's just moving around to like engage in the conversation.
Rash.
But you do notice her. I'll give you that.
All right, so I'll tell the guards I got it, and I'll take it from here.
All right, thank you. Oh God, man. Oh, asthma. Thank you, Lord Otis, and they'll kind of walk away.
If you guys turn around, I am a halfling, so I haven't made it far. I've got tiny ass legs, but
So pretty much,
you could see that I am trying to run away.
So Otis and Dugan, you guys both just kind of like almost like eyes locked
Just-
with her,
Eh,
mid-step, backing up from you guys. Also
Where
trying
you-
to pick up the little coins that had fallen as well as she's.
I'm gonna try to look as intimidating as I can and be like, "Where are you going?"
Wait, how many? Do I still have like a lot of coin on the ground, or is it just
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, no, you pretty much emptied that
fuck.
bag when you tripped.
I ain't leaving that shit?
Yeah, that's why I said you're kind of like picking up one every time you're stepping back.
Yeah, so you see her kind of like, I'm just, sir, I'm just picking up my coin. Just I'm like gently like putting on like the puppy dog eyes, looking
You're like,
very innocent.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Otis and be like, "Do you think she was running from the guards because she stole the coin?"
Maybe not. We'll give her the benefit of a doubt. Where did you come
No.
from?
I was on the ship that came to port not too long ago. This is all I have, and those really mean guards were trying to chase me. I got really scared, so I ran away. I thought they were trying to take my money.
So that's
I'm
all you
gonna
have. Is...
completely fall for that. I'm gonna 100% like
No, that was
Dugan-
absolutely amazing.
Dugan has now found his new obsession, and it's this tiny little being,
Oh,
and I'm gonna be like,
Bro, she's even got like a tear welling up in her eyes, like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to run into you. I just don't really know where I am.
we'll help you out. So you come from the sea?
Yeah, from really far away, but I don't know
And
how
I,
to get back.
and I look at my friend over here. Say she's from the sea. Didn't you want to know anything about that?
I just want to see it, dude.
You want to see the sea?
I want to see the sea.
You wanna
See the sea.
Yeah, I want to see the sea.
You got any cool stories of the sea from my friend here? No, he wants to see it, but
Yeah, are there
Um,
monsters? Are there giant monsters?
I did see someone get eaten alive by a shark once.
Oh, that's cool. What's a shark?
I
a
don't think
big
this
fish.
is an easy conversation to have if you haven't seen one.
It looks like a big
It's
fish with teeth.
a big fish with teeth.
That's the best way I can describe
Well,
it.
the only things that I have to relate it to are like legitimate monsters.
Uh,
In my mind, I'm thinking like a swimming bulat, like a giant freaking.
Why am I getting that?
And I'm like, that sounds terrifying. Can I see a shark?
Do you want to die?
No, of course not. I want it to die.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen anyone kill a shark, but I've seen lots of sharks kill people.
Oh, nice. Well, it's a good thing that I.
How about we introduce ourselves?
Oh yeah, that's probably
I'm
a good
Otis.
idea.
I'm Otis. I go to shake your hand.
I shake, and when I do, it's a little hand, almost like you're talking to like a child. So I can't like give you a full handshake. I can only grab like a couple fingers.
Two or three fingers.
Hi, my name's Catalina.
It's nice to meet you, Catalina. My name's Dugan.
Jesus Christ.
That's Dylan's boss, by the way. That's her name.
Oh, nice. This is going to be a great campaign
It's
for you.
Caroline.
Not for you, Catalina.
You can call me Lena for short.
Lena? That's adorable. And I'm gonna keep picking up coins for her and putting it in her bag for her.
So we're gonna head out to the pub. I don't know if you want to join us. Maybe you have some stories to share with us.
Yeah, I promise we're nice guys. I'm gonna give her a really intimidating look.
Jesus.
I haven't eaten in like a week, so that would be great. I'd really like some food.
Oh my god, that's why you're so tiny. Otis, she's only 3 foot tall because she hasn't eaten. We need to put some meat on their bones.
You can put all the meat
What,
on their bones.
what is something as tiny as you eat?
Anything.
Oh,
There's
well,
My
let's get to
favorite
the pub then.
my favorite thing to eat is roasted rat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I find them all over the ship. That's
Oh,
really all I could get my hands on, but they're
uh,
really
we're gonna
good.
we're gonna get you some good food. You'll like the food that we're gonna give you.
Does this pub have rats too?
I think
I'll tell you
so,
what.
but I don't know if they cook them.
I'll find one for you and I'll cook it.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll go with you guys.
All right, we'll head to the pub.
all right.
Legion, as we're heading
Yes.
to the pub, well, I guess, yeah, I guess as we're heading to the pub,
When we start walking, I notice that her legs are like really tiny. Can I like pick her up and put her on my shoulder?
If she wants to do that.
I'm just gonna pick her up by the scruff. By whatever like stuff she's got there and like just sit her on my shoulder.
at first she starts to like panic, like legs and arms flailing around, and then when she's like seated on your shoulder, she kind of like calms down and just sits still. Thanks. You guys have long legs.
Yeah,
You
he's
have
a little
tiny
tall.
ones.
And Val, you were asking something?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm good.
All right. You guys start walking down this main street, and eventually you get to a very familiar pub. You're familiar with Otis. It's more of a more established pub. It's be like a chain, almost a chain kind of restaurant esque. And you
Wait,
guys
how much is my allowance?
are getting there. You trying to already start a tab, fool?
Yep.
Fuck? We just started.
I gotta make sure my friends eat good.
As you guys enter, you see this very big, like 6'2", beer belly out the ass, chubby guy behind the bar with this loud, echoing voice. As Otis enters in first, you hear, "Otis, my friend, come, sit. It's good to see you, my friend."
I go to shake his hand and give him like a hug.
He kind of, as you go in for the hug, he wraps you in his arms and.
Oh, okay, thank
Come
you.
here, my
Okay,
good.
okay.
I'm gonna step back.
I need to introduce you to my friends.
Oh, yes. Sorry. My apologies. I just get so excited when you're here.
This is my. I start trying to breathe heavy.
I didn't break a rib again, did I?
No, we're good this time.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. And I start checking. So this is my friend, Dugan.
Come here. Otis and I hug, so any friend of Otis gets a hug. Come here, big guy.
My friend Dugan doesn't do hugs. Sorry.
What?
Unless you want to hug Dugan.
No, I'm not a hugger.
He's not a hugger. I'm sorry.
Oh, what a shame.
I'll clasp your arm though.
Great. And he goes in, and when you clasp, he pretty much nails deep
Oh God.
right into your arm. And I mean, it's like an iron grip. If you wanted to, you could not let go of unless you wanted to. He just, you could put it there, my good lad.
You got a grip that reminds me of my dad.
That's kind of weird.
He's got claws. He's got fucking claws.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, lad.
This is our friend Catalina. Or what did you say?
Oh, you're.
Was it Catalina?
Catalina.
Oh,
Or
you're
lean up for support.
small.
Hi.
Wow. It's a
You're
pleasure to
very big.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on this for years. Man, Otis has helped a lot in our drinking competitions. And he kind of puts his finger out to like shake your hand because he just knows. But he doesn't offer a hug because he was like, "I would kill you, young little ones."
I like my bones where they are, thanks.
Very smart little lady you have here. Well, what can I get you and your friends, Otis?
My little friend here, all she's been eating is rat. You think you can give her something really good?
You come to my establishment and you ask if I could get her something good? Otis, please. Barrymore, whip these two up something grand, special. And of course, since it's your first time and you're Otis's friend, it's on the house. Otis, you of course, you don't even pay. I don't even know why I bother asking. You're just a good friend. Sit, enjoy. And you guys all sit at a table and you guys are serviced like 5-star meals. Like these are some of the best meals you've ever had.
The whole
Michelin
time I'm
stars.
eating, I'd like to like carefully glance over at Catalina or Lena to see
I
if she's
eat
getting any bigger.
like a
That's funny.
feral. I eat like a feral animal,
I'm just
and
like,
I put some food back. Like
I'm just
I
thinking.
finish all of my plate, and I'm scanning to see if there's any scraps that I
So,
can take from
I can
anyone
so
else.
push the rest of my plate over to her when I notice that.
Oh, thanks. This is really good. I thought rat was the best thing I'd ever had, but this is amazing.
Oh yeah, this is Mama and Grandma's home cooking right here. This is some good shit. You can't beat it. Well, Otis eventually walks back up. What do you think? Was the food to
wonderful.
your what was that? Sorry, Otis. I didn't.
It's the best thing, like always.
That's my Otis. You too. I hope you guys enjoyed your meal, and I hope you guys enjoy Otis's company. I know I have. And as you guys are kind of like sitting and whatnot, you guys notice while you guys are sitting, you see this Dragonborn sticking up flyers almost a ridiculous amount, like every like 2 feet, just putting flyers up. And you all kind of get a glimpse of what the flyers say. Looking for party to hunt dragon items. Please find me very good at shit.
We all see this, right?
Yes, you all see this.
I'm gonna stand up and just instinctively grab Lena and put her on my shoulder again. And I'm
I
gonna be
want the
like,
plate of food.
holy shit. And yeah, she's grabbing
I've
onto like
got like
the
food still in
it's
my hands. I'm not letting go of it.
I I'm like, holy shit. I have not seen another Dragonborn in my entire life, and I'm gonna walk over there and like go to introduce myself. I'm gonna smack him on the back and be like, "What's up? I'm Dugan. This is Lena."
I've got like this. It's a turkey leg, but it's giant in my hands, and
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like gnawing on the
It's
bone.
it's really a
well,
chicken leg.
even for Otis and Dugan, this chicken is huge. So you're having to it's like
It's like the cartoon, like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, this small little thing is able to hold this like 25-pound chicken.
It's covering her whole body, so
Yeah.
you don't see her but a piece of meat.
But
Grease and juices dropping everywhere.
oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a puddle leading from the table up to where
Oh god.
of grease just on the floor. But Dark Shadow, go ahead and describe your character.
So, he's a dragonborn at 6'7", and 220 pounds, pretty much. He's kind of
Wow.
he's not the biggest. He's got black scales. He's got like some little like nub for horns. Um, and he looks slightly aged, but nothing too bad for a dragonborn at least. He's wearing this beautifully ornate like gray robe. He's got a little necklace on with a dragon with 5 heads on it. On his side, he's got a dagger with also a dragon head on the hilt, and he's wearing a backpack.
You
What's
sure
your
do
name?
like dragons, don't you?
You walk up to me and say that?
Oh, he
Yeah.
said what?
Yeah, he introduced himself.
Yeah, introduce myself first, of course.
I turn and look down at you. Um,
The whole
It-
5 inches difference.
yeah. I mean, 5 inches is a lot, right, guys? I mean, like,
That's that.
I don't know what 5 inches look like.
well, I do tend to like dragons, as I am one myself.
You are so much different, or so much different than my father.
Is your father a dragonborn?
He is actually, and he hates all other dragonborn.
Why is that?
Don't ask me. He's been a loner his whole life. He did find this short lady though that's covered in
Oh, that's right.
mushrooms
That's
that
why
he
you're
loves.
obsessed with her. 'Cause-
It's the only reason Dugan's alive.
He's got mommy issues.
Oh, 'cause his mom's short.
w- well, good for him. I'm glad that he found somebody.
He also likes dead things. Lots of dead things. Anyways, I see your poster here. I'm gonna look and like scan for Otis. Did Otis come with us?
Yeah, I started walking towards you guys.
I'm gonna look at Otis and be like, "Hey, man, what kind of party is there without a dragonborn in it? You know, he's looking for a party. We are starting a party. Tomato, tomato.
There's a party?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want
you're
to be
part
part
of
of a
it.
party?
Yeah, you're not going anywhere. You're part of it.
Well, what do you guys got going on?
You know, a little bit of revenge, maybe some dragon artifacts on the way. And then whatever
Dragon
this thing
artifacts
is.
on the way.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds interesting.
What's your name? I didn't catch your name.
Oh, I'm Durnavir.
Darnavir.
What's your last name, Durnavir?
We don't need to get into that.
I took after my father's last name, Goroluski. Or sorry,
I'm-
Gorl School.
I am.
How do you spell that?
Do I know this name, Legion?
You actually would have. You would
Okay.
have- you would-
It's
not
it's
like-
it's
not like
Black Dragon is pretty much what it is. So
yeah, not like a famous house,
Spell it.
but you've heard of Gildan. You would have heard of Gildan.
I haven't heard Gildan yet. Gildan's
Well,
name
no,
has not
you-
been spoken.
No, you would.
Oh, if he
you
was to
would've-
mention it.
No, but if you
Right.
you know the last name, and the family associated with that, and you would know of Gildan and his adventures.
Oh, so he's read about it, like kind of.
Well, yes,
Check.
you know the Dragonborn are there's not many of them, so whenever somebody does something, pretty much gets
Okay. Get
told
spread
about.
around.
Yeah, it's a small
Well,
town. kinda thing.
you said you haven't seen
Mhm.
many Dragonborn. You do know, not super far from here. There's a whole place filled with them.
Oh, is it really?
You
There
would know-
is.
You would know this.
I would know this.
Yes, the Dragonborn live not too far from Elysium.
I don't know the name of it, so I can't like.
Oh, the actual Dragonborn homelands.
Yeah,
Oh, Argoth.
Argoth.
Argoth?
Yeah.
You speaking of you're speaking of Argoth?
Yes, I am. That's actually where I came from. I was just there, with
nice.
a couple friends of mine.
Wouldn't there be more dragon artifacts where there's dragons?
Well, my friends and I, we try to collect them, and a lot of the ancient artifacts that I've been looking for have been taken by elves, orcs, all sorts of people, and they've been spread throughout Narvinia. And I've been trying to collect them and bring them back to form sort of a collection.
Well,
So
do you
this is
think a
like your
bunch of
own
orcs will have?
form. Good.
We're going after a bunch of orcs. Care to join us? They
Sounds
Well,
like
it,
sounds like they stole your artifacts, my dude.
you
Listen,
wouldn't
this is
happen
a
to be talking about
Yep.
the thing that happened a while back, would you?
Yes.
yeah. This guy's technically related to that guy
Oh shit.
in some way, shape, or form.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Am I right?
Nice.
Can somebody, Legion? Can you spell that? The Dragonborn.
Oh,
Hold on.
Aragorth?
Yes.
Oh god.
Your guess is as good as his.
Is it
However you spell it, that's how it's going to be spelled.
Is it Aragorth?
Sure,
Or-
yeah. Sounds good to me, Val. I don't know how to spell. I'm from Tennessee. I had a public school education.
I looked up Dragonborn Homeland, and it is definitely
this is the
not.
Legion made thing.
This
This
is
is-
Legion's made thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
obviously. That was a
You
5
made it right
second come up
It's
with
close
in my
though.
head.
It starts with A though. It starts with A.
Yeah.
It's a beer is what it
Fuck
says
that.
here.
That's
But
gay.
we're gonna go with Legions. All right,
Hey,
Legion. What's the
yeah.
spelling?
Oh shit. Yeah, my bad.
Spell it. Spell it.
Yeah,
Spell it.
what Val said.
Val spelled it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could have put a W at the front of that word, and I would have been alright with it.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking earthquake at Val's desk? Jesus.
I have Lazy's the monitor that he gave me set up
Oh.
over here, but it's precariously sitting, so occasionally if I'm like knock my desk too hard, it'll go. And I have to catch
Oh.
it before it falls.
Oh, jeez. Hell yeah. But yeah, you guys all kind of group up together and go sit back at the table, right? I'm assuming.
Do any of you guys play chess?
My dad loved chess. He also loved chocolate.
Interesting.
See Gildan pop through the window. Chocolate.
Perhaps I'll have to play him someday.
Someday.
You care to join us for some food?
Sure.
Otis.
I don't think
I'll set Lena back where she was sitting in front of her plate of food.
I'm
What
like
was the name of the bar?
licking.
The owner of the restaurant.
Oh,
I didn't catch his name.
his name is Bob.
You're like, I didn't think about that name, so
We just know him as Barkeep.
Yeah, you guys would know him as Barkeep. Otis would know him as Bob. Bob's Barkeep and Diner.
It's on the name.
It's on the sign. You know.
All right. So I call Bob and I say we can have another plate of food.
Of course. Who's your friend here?
Fuck, I forgot his name. What's your name again?
I'm Durnavir.
That's-
Come here, my good man. And he kind of goes in for a hug. He's
I don't know if you like that or not.
No, thank you.
Otis, if you're gonna bring friends here, you better get ready for a hug. You need to tell him that.
I'll tell him next time. Promise.
You better.
Okay.
He's lucky I like. You're lucky I like him.
Anyways, the huggable
course.
kind.
Hey, boy, bring some more food. Lazy shit. Yes, sir. Brings you more food. And once again, it is the best mama grandma cooking you have ever eaten. Tastes just like home. Even though your home is volcanoes and ash. But yeah, you guys have a very lovely evening. Do you guys like talk amongst yourselves? What do you guys before the night ends?
I tell him
So
who I am. I'm Otis Runeswift. I am my father. I told him a little bit about my what's happened to me. That my father died and Agmar has became my father. stepped in that line where he's my father.
Mm.
Took over the role as my father.
So,
I don't tell him. Go ahead.
are you royalty then?
In a sense, you could say I am.
Like a honorary kind of thing.
You wouldn't know if like Agmar had any like dragon artifacts, would you?
I would, but
You
does
would
he?
know. You would
I would.
know, but that's up to you what you say.
I'm not sure. I don't go around snooping around his stuff because
Well,
you know.
listen, if he ever gets a hold of something, I'd be more than happy to look into it and research it for him if he doesn't know everything about it.
I'd have to.
Cool.
I'll let him know. I
So
don't know
what's
if
your
he does.
obsession with dragon artifacts?
Well, what I'm really looking for is the crown jewel, the orb of dragonkind. That would be the the best thing that I could find. That way, dragons can be summoned almost anywhere to to help with whatever dragons do.
You mean
Um.
rain destruction?
Uh. Yeah.
You know, my dad was pretty destructive.
And he's a dragonborn.
Sounds like Dugan's got some daddy issues.
He doesn't. He actually
Well,
highly respects him and his work.
the orb of dragonkind and the people I'm friends with back in Aragoth, um, they are also very interested in dragon artifacts.
Hmm. Well, good enough for me.
I'm good for the night. I don't know what else to talk about.
Do you like dead things?
Uh, I suppose. The dead dragons, they yield a lot of things.
You know,
I've been looking for some nice dragon scale armor.
just use your own scales.
That's not how that works. That hurts, and they're not as strong as the normal dragons.
Just start
You know
ripping your
what?
skin off.
My dad once made his own dragon scale armor out of
Out
his
of his
own
own
scales.
scales.
Yep. He's got a lot
That's
of scars.
that's crazy. Yeah, I would imagine he does. I
Mhm.
bet it fits great though.
It does. It matches
It's a
too.
custom
Immaculate.
made.
Yeah.
Gildan took depression to a whole new level.
Anyways, this little thing has been eating nonstop, and she hasn't gotten any bigger.
I let out a timely burp.
Well, I think she's a halfling. I don't think she's gonna get any bigger.
I stretch out. Pat my belly.
You guys got anywhere to sleep for tonight?
Well, I was just gonna stay here. They got rooms here, right?
I mean, I had the room back in the castle, but if we're gonna start our adventure now, then
Well, we haven't had a blessing yet, technically, so I kind of whisper that to his ear. So we haven't had a blessing yet, so church is getting ready.
Hmm.
Well, we are leaving in the morning, most likely.
you know what?
You
Let's
would
just
have,
go ahead and start and sleep here.
you would have authority to go and give them rooms in the palace. Just letting you know.
Oh, you guys don't have to stay here. I got you guys. Come on, let's go. Hey, do I have any gold coins on me?
You have about, I gave you 250 gold to start out with.
Or I'm gonna leave like 50 gold coins.
I noticed. You know better. I told you not to pay.
I can't help it.
Ah, God, I hate you and love you at the same time. And he snatches up the coins. That bastard. Oh well. You have yourself a good night, lad.
I will do.
And the rest of you, take care of him. He's a troublemaker.
Will
Necessary.
do. I'm imagining that there's going to be a lot of trouble to be had, and
I
I'm
hope
ready.
so. Good luck to you all and
Thank
your
you.
little adventure. So yeah,
I go to give him another hug just
and
in
once
case I
again,
don't see.
and this one's even harder.
Oh,
And he just picks you up. You hear your back just.
oh, that feels better. I had a little creak in
Yeah.
my back.
Yeah, you seemed a little tight there, man. I had to get it from last time. You are now pretty much gonna be paralyzed for the rest of the night. Just letting you know that. Yeah, you might have to get carried back to the palace.
It breaks my back.
No,
Yeah.
almost. He almost did. He thought about it, but he kind of let go at the last second. Well, good luck to you, Otis, and make sure you come back here, okay? And with that, do you guys go back to the palace?
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow Otis.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on that
Oh, and
dragonborn, though.
I also
He's
collect
obsessed with,
my my posters as I go.
There's
That's
like
Yeah, I might need those
50.
later.
There's like 50 on the wall.
Yeah.
Hold on,
While
guys.
he's pulling those down, I'm going to, like, look over to Lena on my shoulder and be like, so, you really like gold, don't you?
I like my gold. It's all I got.
You stole it, didn't you? It's okay. It's okay. I like that. Anyways, you ready to go to sleep?
Jesus Christ.
Are you asking me that question?
No, I go to ask that question and be like, of course you are. You just filled yourself up to twice your size. Come on.
You guys follow Otis out of the bar. Eventually, what the fuck is your name again?
Durnavir.
Durnavir. I was close. Durnavir eventually follows out with 50 sheets of paper in his hand. He's kind of fumbling it as he walks. Trying to get it all stacked and nice and neat. Eventually puts it in his backpack. And you guys eventually get to the keep, and Findel stops you. Otis? Who are those two?
They're friends of mine.
Are they staying in the keep tonight?
Yes.
Great. Another one of those nights. Alright, I'll have the servants prepare quarters for you all.
I want to put that little one next to my friend's room, if possible.
That can be arranged, sir. Darren, tell the servants to have the quarters ready, and have that little one's quarters put next to that big one's quarters. Right away, sir. And they all go running off, and by the time you get up to 50, almost 50 flights
Oh
of
God, I
stairs,
forgot about the steps.
yeah, you guys, the rest of you, look up and just pure terror hits your face as you see 50 flights of stairs. Now, Dugan, you've already walked these
God.
stairs.
Yeah, Dugan is ripped out of his mind, so this is just
This is
another
nothing to
day in
Dugan,
his
but the
in his
other
life.
two who have never seen this before, you see pure hell awaiting you.
Don't worry, little one. Put her on my shoulder.
Onwards to glory.
And up 50 flights of stairs.
So, Dark Shadow, if you could, give me a strength check.
Strength.
To get halfway
Check
up
your
and be
saving
like,
throw.
Yeah, we'll do a strength saving throw. Why not?
I actually don't think it matters, but
It
yeah.
doesn't matter. It's the same
18.
thing. 18.
Oh,
Sweet.
You managed to barely get up these stairs and keep your composure as you finally reach the guest quarter level, which is about 2 floors under the main like council chambers and whatnot. And you're pretty out of breath, but you're able to control yourself, and you don't pass out.
Understandable.
Yeah, as you guys reach the quarters, they are already ready. They've been ready for like 5 minutes because it's taking you guys so long to get up the stairs.
What was that?
Sorry about that.
You got some lube laying around or something, my dude? That's what it
Lube.
sounded
It
like.
sounded like the
Little lube.
opposite.
Astroglide.
That's what I heard too. No, there's some gloves that I actually brought home from work that are
Oh.
laying on.
Lube.
Yeah,
Lube.
it's lube.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. No, I'm not even kidding. I heard that too, and I was
Bro,
like,
he's got gloves and lube.
I was like,
I know what those gloves are for.
I was like, I've never used that. Anyways, you guys eventually, do you guys do anything before you guys retire to your beds?
Yes,
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to wander around the castle
God damn.
and kind of in search, but I want to look as if I'm lost.
Okay, so you're trying to search around the castle, but
Yes.
not look like you're searching around the castle.
Correct.
So
Is this
alright.
after the rest of us have
Oh.
like? I would assume that you wouldn't just.
Yes,
leave
this
the
is
group.
like
I
after
was gonna-
dark.
Also, you sneak out of your room.
Right.
Okay. So first, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Oh, you're not trying to be sneaky. You're just gonna. Okay, all right. I get what
Would it
you
be
mean.
deception for them
Yes.
to be
Hold your horses. All right, roll me an investigation check.
Stop cock blocking the DM.
Nat 2022.
Is this gonna be like a 10-minute process?
You got a tinkle?
Hopefully not. Go ahead.
No, I
you're
was debating on running to the store.
good. For what?
The drinks.
I'm
Energy
jealous of
drinks.
Lazy. I
Oh.
keep seeing Lazy drink one, and I quite literally, my mouth waters like a watering hose
Dude,
every
your guys'
freaking
hearts are
time.
gonna blow up. I swear to God, we're gonna be
Yeah.
mid-session. Next thing you're just gonna hear.
Oh, hold on.
I can fill in for you if you need. Oh man, that's
The
just
crack is the worst.
That is that's
Yeah.
evil.
Oh my
That is just
god!
cruel.
Like, you ever think about like the sour, like really sour, like balls or candy, and your mouth just
Mhm.
waters?
Oh, like the
immediately?
warhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just happened.
That'd be like y'all opening a
Use
Pepsi.
these.
Well, I gotta use the
Right
bathroom.
now.
So,
Alright. Yeah,
I was
go
gonna
for it.
say, all right, he's going to the gas station that's like literally half a mile
It's-
down the
it's-
road. So
Okay,
Not
so it
far at
sounds
all.
like we're just gonna go ahead and take a quick break right here. We will return back here in about 10-15 minutes. All right, thank you guys.
Alright.
Go ahead.
we're back.
Actual nat 20. I'll share my screen.
Very good, touchdown. Let me go ahead and
If you guys really want to gross me out, or like you'll make me like almost throw up if you talk about like mucus, if you can make me picture it,
Ooh.
I'll throw up.
Ew.
yeah, I can't.
Oh.
I can't.
Mucus is the only thing that really grosses me out, like
Yeah,
so bad.
the only time you can make me disgusted is if I actually visibly see you throw up. That is the only time. It won't. Most of the time, it doesn't make me throw up, but I will. It'll make me want to, and that's about it. But anyways, welcome back. We are back from our little break. Biscuit had to go run and get his cocaine.
Cheers, cheers, biscuit,
drugs.
cheers.
His addiction.
Energy drink. Twitch, calm down, and YouTube. But we're not gonna talk about that. Anyways, so where we last left off, Dark Shadow, you were wanting to kind of snoop around the place.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. Well, hold on before you roll? What are you looking for specific? Are you looking for something specific?
What do you mean? What am I looking for specifically?
Dragon artifact.
I'm just clarifying.
Bro.
For the audience.
Yes. Dragon
Clarifying what
artifacts.
Obviously, I know what he's looking for. All right. Roll investigation check.
I already did 2022.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
you
my
actually
first
happen to find a bunch of statues and other loose miscellaneous stuff relating to dragon lore, and like for instance, you find a statue of Saphira, and a kind of inscription on the bottom that tells about how she joined the coalition and whatnot. You find maybe some things of jewelry and other items lying around. That's about it.
Does this the statue of Saphira, does this fit in my bag?
No, this is a pretty large statue. This is like an actual statue.
It's like the same size as me.
No, it's even bigger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I said, it's a statue.
And like this jewelry, is it like clearly related to dragons?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like clearly related to dragons. It's just got dragons on them.
Okay. I will take the jewelry.
You'll take the jewelry.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh god, what is it?
Excuse me.
15.
Yeah, you managed to right in. And
Okay.
what do you do after that?
I would like to return to my room.
All right. And as you're walking up about 2 flights of stairs, you happen to pass by one of the guards. Can I help you, sir?
I just got lost. I was looking for the restroom.
Oh, there's one on your floor, man. You didn't have to. Did they not show you?
They didn't. I'm sorry, man.
Those lousy servants. All right, come on. I'll show you where it's at.
Thank
And
you.
it leads you back through the guest quarters, and there happens to be one right next to your room.
Mhm.
I don't know how you didn't see this, but it happens. It's late.
It was dark. It's dark. Yeah.
It's dark, man. I understand. If you need anything, I will be patrolling the halls. Just holler.
Thank you.
Or if one of the servants roaming these walls will help you. You have yourself a good night.
You too.
And he goes back to patrolling.
I go to the bathroom, and then I go to my room.
Good boy. All
Be
right.
extra careful.
Do any of you do anything else before we go into the next day? I seem to have received a message.
Yeah, I sent you something.
Oh Lord, God help me.
I just realized we didn't talk about this, and in case it came up in question or conversation, I wanted to make sure I knew I had a name.
Okay. Well, the
I'll-
first. Oh, I'll
Unless you had
say-
something already,
No,
and
I
that's
did-
totally
had
fine.
I had nothing.
Okay.
Thank God. The first one will be where you are from, like the direct place of it, what it's called. The second one will be like the collection.
Okay. Cool.
No doubt. Anyways, so the night goes by uneventful. You guys all kind of sleep through the night. You wake up the next morning, and what do you guys do?
First thing I'm gonna do,
jerk off.
You said the walls in the palace are really thin.
I was kidding.
We're all like
right next to
rooms
each
are
other.
stacked
You
up.
just hear, like, you just hear.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, Legion.
I'm gonna get ready, and I'm gonna go visit Lucia.
You're gonna see Lucia. Okay.
Yeah.
You knock on her door. You hear as you find her in a very rich ordained like silk dress, like a bedwear dress. Um, her hair still it's kind of in a mess because she just was asleep, but still shines very bright. Uh, and she goes, Otis, it's good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning. Do you want me to come back at a later time, or?
No, of course not, dear. Come in. Not like
Alright.
you haven't seen this before.
I walk in. And I just want to tell her about the two people that we found, or that all that.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a lot quicker than I expected. Oh, that was fast. It was like 2 hours ago you were talking about this.
It just happens to fall in her laps.
Just like you fell into mine. That's right. Legion's got Riz. I'm just saying.
He's got reverse Riz though.
Got reverse Riz. Really. I know how to flirt with guys. What can I say? Okay. Well, I'm very happy for you, Otis. I really am. Sad to see you go, though. Well, I'm gonna miss my nearest, closest friend. And someone who's like a brother to me. No, I'm just kidding. No, dear. No, come here. And she just. Do you come towards her?
Yeah.
And she just wraps you up and just starts kissing you.
That's the weirdest way to start kissing.
Legion's never kissed a girl.
That's
Maybe I'll
alright.
just
Calm down.
throw this leg up and be like, let's get dirty.
I was trying to make it funny, Dark Shadow. Calm down.
Hey,
It's kind of awkward. It's another.
it
thing.
is.
Yeah.
But yeah, she starts.
Hey,
kissing
wait!
you.
You're talking about sucking Lazy's dick all day, and now you can't kiss him.
It's not romantic, though. See, that's not romantic.
Yeah.
Sucking dick and
Yeah, the second dick is funny. Calm down. It's more of an inside joke. Anyways,
suck your mouth.
second. See, Lazy got it. Lazy got it. Anyways, yeah, she starts kissing you and just, and what am I gonna do without you?
Learn how to run this place.
I already do. What are you talking about? I tell the servants to do everything.
Yeah, but you don't get into the war room and all that. What Agmar does.
You know I can fight.
I know you can fight.
From your history, you guys actually this is how you guys bonded, is learning how to fight with Agmar and such. Just letting you know.
Well, I was talking more about the.
No, I know what you mean, but
Okay.
I'm just giving you context. I'm trying to help you learn more about this girl that you're with.
So how about we just make a baby? Just kidding.
We're not doing that again. Not doing that again. I'm not getting that phone call.
Hey,
Do it.
Not getting that phone call. But anyway.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. Yeah, she just. I'm gonna miss you, Otis. And yes, of course, I will learn everything Agmar can teach me.
so you can teach me when I get back.
You think I'm gonna let you run this place? Please.
No.
We all know who wears the pants.
I do.
I'd bitch that.
Jesus
Backhand.
Christ. What did you say, man? You're a funny one, Otis. Anyways, well, we have some time. Maybe we get one last run in us before you're away for an X amount of time.
Yeah, I got algebra.
Oh, yeah,
Chemistry.
they about to make Z equal Y. Don't know how it's gonna work, but it's gonna equal. Wait on you, Lizzie.
They're about to get.
Yeah, I said
They're
yeah.
about to put A and B together and make C.
Jesus Christ. Where did Dark Shadow go? Did he fall out of the
Where
chairs?
did Dark Shadow? I didn't even see him
Did
go.
he die? Yeah,
Oh,
So yeah, you guys have a very roll me a performance check. You know, you knew it was gonna come back. You knew it was coming back. Roll me that performance. If you don't roll a nat 20 here,
Why did you roll? Are you gonna get pregnant by osmosis?
I got
I
a
wanted to see if I was in that situation. How well I'd roll.
hold on,
I got
once
a-
again.
I got a 19 plus a
Theoretically
1,
speaking.
20.
You got a what?
I got a 19 plus a 1, so 20.
Oh, dude, it's not even a challenge. You just
Hey!
the best one.
Calm down.
The best
Cupping
one
them
coming.
cheeks.
Yeah, you really do. Like I said, the walls are thin, and you just hear, "Hey, quiet down! Jesus Christ! Put that hammer away!"
I'm in the zone.
Auto zone.
This is not a
Hey,
Pittsburgh
you can't stop.
don't, no free advertisement. Pay me, damn it. Anyways,
I'm more of a Napa guy.
so while they're doing that, what do the rest of you do?
I'm
I
just
know what I
gonna
wanna
stand
do.
outside my door.
Okay.
I
That's it.
would like to write a letter in the abyssal
Mhm.
to my friends in Aragoth.
Okay. You can if you don't want to say it out loud, you can just send it to me on Discord.
I can say it out loud.
Okay.
I'll have to think of it and I'll just send it to you. But it's basically I have acquired these artifacts already in my adventures. I don't know if they are real or not. I hope they are useful. The fifth head. And I would like to put it in an envelope with the jewelry I have gathered. And seal it with a stamp, a wax stamp. And yeah.
Alright.
And can I find a carrier?
You can hand it to one of the servants. They'll send it out for you. Dude,
I would like to go find a carrier myself.
Oh, okay.
We just told that. Of course, he's gonna want to.
I was hoping to trick him, but yeah. You walk down the 50 flights of stairs, and you walk out and find a there's couriers sitting at the front of the gate just for whenever, you know, some lords or ladies need messages sent out or anything like that.
Can I have one of you send a message?
Of course. What can I help you with?
And I hand him the envelope with the wax seal.
Oh, this is heavy. Oh.
This is to go to the Temple of Tiamat's Chosen in Aragoth. It is to be seen by their eyes only. And it's to go to the first head.
Of course, for the glory of Elysium. And he salutes you, and he rides off.
Wait. I hand him 5 gold.
Oh, sir, this is not necessary.
It's quite necessary. You're doing me a service.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, sir. And is that all? Before I...
That would be all.
Alright, whips his horse around.
Yep.
So, you just go back up.
Yeah.
Alright. You climb the 50 flights of stairs, and you happen to run into Dugan as you're getting back.
Dugan, how's it going?
What's up?
Not much. Just sent a letter to my people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Tell them I'm
I didn't
about
know
to
you
go
had
on an
people.
adventure. Yeah, over in Aragoth.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
You kind of hear Gildan wake up. Okay, alright. He's going to the bathroom. Dugan. It's good to see you. You're up early, lad.
I am, father.
So, oh, well, I gotta let the morning dragon take
Yep.
its wings, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, he enters
You
the
do that,
restroom.
sir.
I look at Gildan, and then I look at I
Dugan.
forget Biscuit's character Dugan. Yeah.
Dugan.
Is that your father?
That is my father. The great,
just-
the amazing
As
Gildan.
you're
And if you look
just
outside,
talking about him, you just hear, "Oh my God, this is oh, oh man, oh fuck, Kitty Stone, oh son of a, oh there it goes." And you just hear,
yep. And if you were to walk outside and look up, you would see an actual dragon flying around.
Gregory.
Oh, yeah,
well,
yeah, Greg's here as well. I completely forgot about him. Thank you for reminding me about him. You just see, because he's a full,
Fly by the window.
yeah, he's a full-grown dragon. So he's hard to miss, and I completely forgot about him. I did write him down, but I just happened to slip my mind. But yeah, you just see this massive black dragon just circling, stretching its wings.
wow, look at that. And I go to the window and watch as the dragon flies around.
Yep, that's Greg.
Fucking
He
Greg.
also likes dead things.
Well, good for him.
Yep.
You said your father was Gildan?
Yep, the Gildan.
That
God, this pea is amazing.
that would
Oh my God. Oh, this is almost better than chocolate.
are all the stories true?
It depends on the stories you've heard. But more than
Well,
likely, all of them are true. More than likely.
very interesting.
Oh.
I'd be happy to catch up with him, but
just
like you
hear-
said, if he doesn't like other Dragonborn,
He definitely does not. Now he's nice enough now in his old age, but he is not afraid to kill anyone.
understood.
And at this time, Gildan walks out of the bathroom. Oh my God, my fucking. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what are you two boys up to? A dragonborn. Huh.
Yes.
Is he your friend?
Oh, would Gildan know the symbol I have on my neck?
He would.
Oh, so he knows I'm part of the
Mhm.
time it's chosen.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, are you Darnathier? You're Darnathier, right?
Durnavir.
Burn.
Darnavir.
Burn.
God, that's close.
You know, if you wrote it down by the spelling, it's pretty clear how it's pronounced.
I'm not a note taker like you, honey.
Val's the only one that happens to like keep this campaigns running and shit.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. None of
You're
us
like,
know how
yes,
to spell.
father, this is Darnavir. He's another
Ah,
Dragonborn, just like you, if you couldn't tell.
no shit, Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
And I hold my hand out to try and shake his hand.
He looks down at your hand, looks back up at you. No.
The stories I've heard are quite impressive.
He looks down at your hand, looks back at you. No.
This
and
is
I,
where
I put my hand
Guinevere,
down.
this is where I'd recommend just stopping.
Understandable. I heard you're a good chess player.
I'm very acquainted with the game, yes.
I'd be interested to have a game sometime.
No.
All right. Well, have a good day.
Don't tell me what to do. And he walks away.
That's the closest you've gotten to like catching his character. Good job.
Thank you.
The whole piss scene was definitely not who he is, but
That was more I was just having fun with that one.
yeah. Would he
So-
still have the chattering skull on his hip too,
Mhm.
as well?
Yeah.
Mhm. Good old
I
Lord.
just didn't want to interrupt that funny scene with "Hi guys."
Yeah, the fucking weird ass personality you gave him too.
You never gave me
I
a script for him.
would like to like.
Rich.
I would like to reach.
I
No.
would like to reach.
Is there a? I'd like to like explore my room a little bit more. Is there anything of interest? Just
Like a rat.
Yeah, roll a perception check, or use your natural perception, whichever one you want.
sure. Natural perception is just a 9.
Roll both and take what's
Yeah,
higher.
you got your bed. You got a little bit. You got a small little wardrobe. You can tell this room is made for like dwarven lords. You know, the smaller folk, halflings, maybe some gnomes, and such. So it's very acquitting to your
Okay.
size and shape and whatnot. You know,
Can I snoop through some things like the wardrobe? Oh, just kind of like look in some cooks and crannies.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Not great. 11.
11. You don't really find anything that's not yours. You know, you got
Okay.
your couple belongings that you just happen to have on your person. Maybe there's a nightgown for you that the servants brought up, and some quill and pen, or quill and pen, ink and pen to write down maybe some letters and such.
Okay. I guess I will gather my things and head out to look for everyone else. Is there a mirror in the room?
Yeah, there is.
I want to check myself as I'm like about to leave, like write my clothing,
Okay.
adjust and
Just
leave.
doll up a little bit, tidy up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you tidy yourself up. You know, you're like, a little smudge there. All right. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I walk out my door
And
and I don't know if they're still
thankfully,
standing there.
the door handle is lower, so you are able to reach and open it. There's also steps next to the door handle, so you can reach in case you're even shorter. You walk out, and you walk down the hallway a little bit, and eventually you find Dugan and Durnavir.
I was standing next to a room the whole time because our rooms were together.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So you happen to just open the door, and they're standing right in front of your door. Very awkwardly, if I might add.
Lena, how'd you sleep?
I like it.
You hungry?
I'm always hungry.
Some breakfast?
I
then?
could also go with some food.
Sure. Do we know which way to go?
Down the stairs? For you though, little lass, my shoulder. Pick her up by the scruff and throw her on my shoulder.
God, this is gonna be a whole thing. Anyways, Otis, at this point in time, you would finished up. If to put in layman's terms, you finished up, and you eventually have returned to the other group. You're a little sweaty, a little ragged, but for the most part, you look like your normal self.
Do we notice this?
Yes.
Otis, did you get a little workout in this morning?
You can say that. I burn a few calories.
Have
Somebody
you
gotta
been
work
wrestling
out.
some sharks?
Yeah.
Wrestling sharks, huh?
Mhm.
I thought sharks just stayed in the ocean.
He was in some wet situations, that's for sure.
I was in the motion.
Emotion of the
Motion in
ocean.
the ocean. You know what? Okay. Where can we get breakfast? Are we going back to the pub? This castle's got one, or
Oh, we can't. We got food here. We can go to the dining room.
lead the way, Otis.
Yep, you guys make your way up another floor. It actually happens to be just right above the guest quarters and such. And as you guys enter, you see actually Agmar, Lucia, Gildan, and Ellie sitting at the table already.
Does Lucia also look equally as disheveled?
No, she looks like perfectly fine.
She cleaned up extremely well.
Yeah, there is no
Evidence.
yeah, to say the least. Ah, lad. Oh, nice of you to join us. Who are you? Oh, I see Dugan. And who are your two friends?
These are the friends that I met last night. We ended up
Oh,
going to the pub.
wonderful. Please take a seat, all of you.
I go and sit down.
So,
I will too.
Otis, I do have a question. Do you know if perhaps some jewelry got misplaced last night? There were a couple of our attendants that noticed that some of our displays were empty. Would you know anything about that?
Not that I know of. I kind of look at the other two because they're the only two that are new. Do you guys know anything about that?
But
No.
I don't know anything. No.
Roll me a deception check, Dark Shadow.
Yes.
I am proficient in deception. However, I have rolled a 9.
Eesh.
Wait. Since I specifically said that I was going to keep my eye on him when we were coming to the castle,
Mm-hmm.
can I notice that he's lying?
I'll let you roll a insight check with advantage.
First one's a 14.
Already, you rolled a 9.
Second one's a 14.
Damn, really? That's funny.
Yep, you knew. You just see it kind of like yeah. No, I don't know anything about that.
Can
It's crazy.
I also roll an insight?
Yeah, sure.
My excuse would be, since I know I didn't steal it, I would look
Who
the
would
only other
yeah.
person I
Yeah,
would
who
think would have
steal
stolen it.
Who would have stolen it out of this
It is
group?
true.
I'm gonna look after. Oh wait, no, after she rolls.
I
Okay.
rolled a 16.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So after I noticed that, I want to look at Agmar and be like, by chance, was it any dragon artifacts?
Well, funny enough, yeah, there, some dragon artifacts. They weren't anything much. They're just some rockets we had on display. Some, you know, actually, charitable donations. To some high up guests that started a charity for some of the elves that lost their families during the war, and some others. Whoever stole them was a real piece of shit because it was worth a good chunk of money. That
You mean the ones that were like right down the hall,
yes, the ones that were in
down the
display
stairs a little
case.
bit?
Yeah, those.
It sounds like he knows a lot about this.
You're not gonna accuse my friend, are you?
No, I'm not.
No, I just noticed it on the way in.
No, I
Yeah,
was
I just
talking
noticed it on the
to
way in.
You're talking to
talking
Agmar?
to no
Agmar.
to Dark Shadow's character because he's trying to make it
Well,
sound
I mean, I don't want to blame anybody, but you know,
seem
Well,
kind of nervous there.
I'm not nervous.
you're nervous. Well, it's not a big deal. We can easily afford to replace them. It's just, they were gifted by some good friends of mine, and for charitable reasons. And seriously, whoever took them deserves the 9 hells.
You know,
At least they weren't that important. And I'm gonna cut an eye at him.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. But yes, please, servants, bring food for the rest, for the new guest, and was maybe another round of beer.
Morning drinkers, are we?
I'm a fucking dwarf. What do you expect?
Fair enough.
All I drink is ale. This is my only drink.
Oh, Lena! You haven't had breakfast food, huh? Have you only had rats? You've only had rats, right?
Oh,
All right.
You
Breakfast
just
food
ask
is
people that.
breakfast food is the best. Just so you know.
And once again,
I'm ready.
servants bring out the food, and it's not as good as Bob's, but it's pretty up to standard. But you see why Otis kind of goes to Bob's instead of a lot. Yeah, it's about mid-level eatery.
It's also not a. I had a word and I just completely died.
All right. Yep. Good. Yep. Good. Glad we had that conversation.
Yep, thank you.
But yeah, you guys eat your food up. Gildan and Ellie kind of look at the Dragonborn sitting across the table, just
You guys got something with me or?
yes.
Listen, I don't know what
Okay.
you got against me, but
Stop talking.
Durnavir. When he's staring like that, it's just best to ignore him to the best of your ability.
Ellie, where are my crates? I told you, dear, we left them at home. I'm sorry about him, dear. He's got a staring problem. I do not have it. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. I'm working on it. You know this.
don't worry about it. It's fine.
Anyways,
Of course.
so Otis, where are we heading out after this?
I'm
Wait.
sorry? You guys
We're
are
probably
going
gonna go to the. No, we're gonna go to the pub later.
Oh, the pub. Yes.
For the party? Is that where the party's gonna be at?
Yeah, the party's gonna be at the pub.
Y'all are throwing a party for what? What occasion? Is it someone's birthday?
Oh, it's just a party. We have no idea.
It was-
We just figured since Otis is,
Well,
pretty much royalty that he would be invited to any party. So
well, if you wouldn't mind, me and Gildan would love to come. Oh, I would. Okay, never mind. He looks at her. She gives him the look, and he just, I'll be there if she wants me to. Yeah, we'd love to come with you guys.
at this point, above game. At this point, the only people in this gathering that doesn't know that we're going to be going on an adventure is Gildan and Ellie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Agmar doesn't know. I told you guys.
Agmar's like,
He
Agmar
kind of put two and two together, right?
Yeah, he put two and two together.
So I kind of look at Agmar. I'm like, my eyes open up. Like,
And he's looking at you, just
letting me do.
I'm just gonna look at Dad and be like, listen, Dad, it's adventure time. Okay.
Come on, grab your
friends.
friends.
You go on a journey distant lands. Take the dog and fend the human.
Essentially, yeah. You know what you used to do when you were younger, Dad? I'm gonna go embark on my own journey.
Sit against crates and try to find chocolate.
Oh no, I was talking about some more of the chaotic stuff, but sure.
Oh, it's about time. Jeez.
Yeah, I want to make my old man proud. Maybe
Yeah.
bring a city to its knees.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I told you, be careful how you say that around people. Ellie pipes up. Well, I wish you would have talked to us first before agreeing to this.
Otis is my buddy. I couldn't just let him go on his.
You haven't seen him
On
in
his
15
quest?
years, my dear.
He's literally the only friend I've had other than Dad and his
Yeah, I know.
macabre of corpses
Yeah, I know.
that I've fought
you were-
time and time again,
you
Mother.
were a
This
very-
is the closest
You were
friend
a
that I
very
have.
sheltered kid. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
And-
Well, it is my fault, but it's not.
and I appreciate it, but I'm ready to go.
Oh,
Listen, you've taught me everything that I can know or I can learn from you about the spores, and Dad's taught me everything I need to know about his abilities. I think I'm going to be okay. If I need to make some friends, I got some friends I can make.
well, okay.
And plus, look at this thing. I'm talking about Lena. I mean, like, this poor little thing can't go anywhere without me.
Oh, she's adorable.
She is adorable, isn't she? She's tinier than you.
Yeah, Gildan
Still
pulls up-
eating like a rabid animal.
Gildan looks at her. Damn, she could eat.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes. I thought she'd get bigger by now, but she just stays the same size.
That is
I don't know how.
fascinating. I would love to research that.
No, Dad. No.
Please,
This is my research to be done.
Yeah, this is let me have my own research subject.
Fair enough, son. Or boy.
Boy.
Boy. Well,
Anyways, now that we have cleared the air,
All right, so now that everything's open now, we should we'll leave after breakfast.
well, so soon, lad. You're already leaving.
Gotta rip the band-aid off.
Well, that was quick. I was gonna, have a celebration, a party, and all this fancy stuff, and you're just gonna leave?
There are a lot of parties going on around here.
yeah, you're part of the best one.
Damn! Well, alright. Well, no, of course, yes. Might as well rip the band-aid off while it's still fresh.
Yeah.
See a tear go down Agmar's cheek. I'm not crying. You're crying. Well, I guess I wish you the best, son.
So I need to go see if I can get any weapons and armor for party.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yes. There's a shop down there. A good friend of mine owns it.
Shopping episode.
Fuck, I didn't even think about that.
So, real quick though, before
well, I don't know. I don't know if Dark Shadow has anything that because he just joined. I know Ellie. Not Ellie.
well, the keep has an armory,
Lena.
doesn't it?
the keep has an armor.
But yeah, but
Sure.
it doesn't have anything better than what you guys have.
We don't. I don't know if we have anything. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I don't know who has what. I know it seems like Lena doesn't have it.
Well,
Yeah, Lena's in fucking rags.
well, before you all go, I have a little gift. Timothy, bring out that surprise I asked you to arrange. Are you sure, sir? Yes, and bring it out for all of them. And he comes around the table to each of you. 4 bags of gold, each was 750 gold.
Hot diggity fucking dog.
Well, that was supposed to be meant for Otis, but I figured since you were all his friends and you were going with him, I
Wait,
figured
what?
I'd spread it around.
Thanks, Otis. Thanks for your charitable contribution to the team's overall wealth.
No, don't worry.
Anyways,
Anyways, cut him off like your dad.
before
Lena's gonna try to pick up the bag of gold and tip off the side of the chair.
I'm gonna just lean over and pick her back up and plop her back down and be like, I can carry your portion too if you need it. I'll just give it to you.
Hold on 1 second, Val, since you said that.
Oh God, he's gonna
You
kill
take
you.
3 points of bludgeoning
Damn.
damage as you fall off. Kind of like
3
scrape up
points
your
of
knee.
bludgeoning damage.
You said 3 points of bludgeoning. Okay.
Mm.
The first damage of the campaign is towards Val, everybody.
Like
First
always.
roll,
First
first
roll,
damage.
Wow, you're killing it. You're setting the tone for this campaign. Is that we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Noticing that she did get hurt a little bit. Can I give her a little cure wounds?
Yeah, of course.
Don't even worry.
Right in the middle of the table, you just hear, "Oh, get on, Carla." She's like, my character died.
I didn't consider this, but I feel like it's important.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Before we actually like go off, though, I would like to pull, Otis to the side
All right.
after Val does what she's doing.
Yep.
Of course.
Well, go ahead and talk. She's typing. Do your thing.
Well, if she's gonna have something that happens before I'm able to even pull him aside, I didn't want to like jump the gun on that.
For fuck's sake.
Hmm?
I said for fuck's sake.
Okay. Anyways, I'll
Have my
pull
babies.
Otis aside while all the shenanigans is happening, and I'll lean over and I'll whisper to him, and I was like, "That jewelry that was stolen was our Dragonborn friend. He's the one who did it. I'm not sure how you wanted to go about it, but figured I'd just let you know."
All right.
No, you're good, Val.
We'll see what. We'll just watch him from now on. I know it's kind of sad that I let him into my home when he does this. He could have just asked. Most likely, I would have given it to him. But
Yeah. He is a little obsessed with dragon artifacts, though I can't put my finger on why. I mean, he's a dragon. All he has to do is look at himself in the mirror. He can be as obsessed with himself as he needs to be, but
right.
simple worlds and difficult problems. Anyways,
All right. Thank
we'll
you
rejoin.
thank you for telling me.
Just have a fucking meeting right at the table. Just.
No, I pulled him to the side.
Oh yeah. I know. I'm making a joke.
Now I'm still at the table, right?
Yes.
I look at Agmar. I I don't mean to bring this up, but you said the jewelry was dragon related. Do you have any other
My God.
dragon stuff here?
Yeah, we're gonna let you know about it, right?
I don't really know you that
I'd be
well.
more than happy to purchase it.
That's very nice, but the stuff
With
we,
all the money that we just gave you.
you know, we kind of just gave you a little bit of a lump sum of money, and it kind of
Be pointless.
yeah, it would be quite kind of pointless. And then also, the stuff we have, we'd like to hang on to since apparently someone stole or misplaced all the other dragon-related stuff, and it's very convenient that you asked that.
I know. Why you bring it up?
Yeah, why? What?
Well, I just inquire about things that have to do with dragons. So
Sounds kind of suspicious there, buddy.
I was
You
gonna
were
say,
about to leave it at sus?
what
does
what do
sus-
I have to do with like what am I gonna do with a bunch of jewelry? I don't have any jewelry except for the necklace I'm wearing.
Yeah, what is that necklace?
This
Gildan looks at it a little more closely. Oh, that is interesting.
This is the
You got
necklace of
something
my
to tell-
people.
You got something to tell us, friend?
This is the necklace of my people.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. You do know I know what that is, right?
We believe in our own religious beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, spicy.
Hey, Agmar. You do recognize that necklace? I don't think you do. Do you? No, lad. I don't. Why? What's about it? He's a follower of Tiamat.
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 And they're group, so to speak. Group. Hate groups. Everyone knows this. Hence, dragon artifacts. Or dragon-related items. Is that
Which is
so?
why I was trying to inquire about any dragon items that you had.
So it's kind of funny that the dragon items that were taken, all of a sudden you acquire them.
I don't have any dragon jewelry or whatever you had.
We'll see about that, Adam. God. Findel actually walks up. Yes, sir. Please, if you could, search this one's quarters for those missing items.
I also take my bag off and hand it to him.
He goes through it.
Earring.
Doesn't find it. Nothing here. I'll go check his quarters real quick. All right. And he comes back about 10 minutes later. Nothing in there. Well, apologies. Seems he's clean.
I could understand the misconception, but I'm not here to cause trouble. It's been an honor to stay in your castle.
So, can I ask the guard if he's seen anybody wandering the house last night?
Well, if it don't like you.
Since
I wasn't on patrol last night, but I'll ask. I believe it was Derek. Derek was on patrol.
We have a Derek now.
Yeah, Derek.
Bob, Derek. You better get rid of these modern names.
They can use whatever fucking names. I call
It's-
him
I better start
It's-
hearing
Larry.
Lucius.
It's
I want to hear
Derek with an I.
Yeah, with the I.
Derek.
Come on.
Derek.
He's fucking.
2 R's, 1 I, CK.
There's a Z in there somewhere. Maybe an X. I don't know.
Derek.
The Rick. The Rick.
No E, just DR.
Anyways,
Derek.
I'll go ask him. But he's probably asleep right now. He was up last night. Well, don't worry about it. It's probably nothing. We'll just replace him or something. But anyways, well, if this is our last meal for a while together, let us toast to your adventure and hopefully your success to wherever it may lead you. Like I've always said, when one chapter ends, a new one begins. And toast, and you guys all glug 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 blah blah blah, all that shit. And with that, you kind of all say your goodbyes and leave.
I'd like to stuff some food in my pockets.
So you stuff one sausage in your pocket because your pockets are pretty much only big enough to fit one normal size amount of food.
Sure.
And yeah, do you guys do anything before you leave? Any special goodbyes?
Hell no, we're going shopping.
I'll go say my goodbyes to Agmar.
Good luck, son. I'm proud of you. I really am.
I give him a hug.
Get down here. I'm not coming up there. You come down here. Pats you on the back. Good lad.
Then I go,
If you cry, I'm gonna cry. And we both don't need to cry.
I'm not gonna cry in front of everybody.
Oh.
You see like a tear start to form, and he sucks it back up.
In there, tear.
Get back in there.
Get back in there.
So then I'll go to say bye to Lucia again.
She takes both your hands. Look, my dear.
I'm just gonna look at Gildan and just
Boy. Did we really not bring those crates? Ellie's like ball in tears. She's crying. No, my boy, my precious boy. Yeah, she's a total fucking mess. Like, there's no.
It's all like black ichor, so it's like
Yeah.
getting everywhere.
Yeah, it's there's like a puddle of it on the floor, and Agmar's like between hugging Otis and looking down at his floor, and he's like, "Fuck, it's not gonna come out. There's just gonna be a black spot there. For fuck's sake."
Now he's gonna paint the whole floor black.
I gotta paint the whole floor black. You know how expensive that's gonna be? I hate black. I hate the color black. Yeah, I'll calm down. I know what I said. Calm down, not the rage. Jesus. Anyways, Dark Shadow trying to get me canceled over here.
I didn't say anything.
Anyways, so yeah, Lucio, says goodbye, and you all kind of say your goodbyes, and you start making your way out. And do you guys go to the shop?
Yeah.
Yep.
And as I'm walking, I look at Dugan. I really didn't take that stuff.
I'm sure.
I'm not gonna make him roll a deception check because he already knows that you were lying that first time.
He knows
Listen,
that I know what happened to it.
It's
He knows that you're aware of where those, or at least what happened to those things.
Right.
I
listen,
didn't know what the fuck that
it's
was.
behind us right now.
Yeah. Anyways.
And we have more to get on our adventures.
Well, I sure hope so.
So yeah, Agmar tells you of a place called Tony Salvaroni's shop.
Cool.
Oh my god. He's Italian.
Damn, I can't believe they threw our boy under the bus.
And behind that name, you see the name of the original shopkeepers.
Olvanders.
Yep. And as you guys walk
I just said.
What did you just say?
I
Say
just
what
said
that was.
Ollivanders, the fucking wand shop from Harry Potter.
How are you gonna disrespect him like that?
How are you gonna disrespect our boy like
Okay,
that?
pop
Yeah.
quiz. Who actually knows
Who
the
knows the name?
shopkeep's name?
Yeah. Whoever gets it right gets an inspiration point.
Oh shit.
Michelle.
Hmm?
Michelle.
No,
Michelle.
the shopkeeper.
No.
No, the shopkeeper.
Leroy.
Yes.
That's inspiration point, Dark Shadow.
Let's go.
You
Here it
see,
is.
you see Tony Salvatoni and Leroy's magic goods and other items sign. And as you walk in, you're greeted like, "Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Tony's. What can I do for you?"
Oh my god.
Come on, get to it. Let's go. Chop chop. Hurry up.
Yeah, I need
fucking day. Just hurry up and
leaves
think.
of sumac.
All right, that's 20 gold. Or how many?
What the fuck are you charging?
How much do you need? Come on.
At least a handful. Fuck.
Get with the handful. All right, here, 20 gold. Put it on the table. Let's go. Chop chop.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just find some on the way. That's fucking leaves.
All right,
Leaves.
then
20 gold. 20 gold.
Stop wasting my
At least
fucking
worth
time.
a copper each.
Hey,
That's
hey,
it.
Stop wasting my time.
Expensive ass
Either get
piece of
shit or
shit.
get out.
Do you have
Come on,
do you have
hurry up.
any twigs that have been that are from a tree that's been struck by lightning?
Do you not see the name on top of the store? You fucking idiot.
So you do.
Yes, of course I do.
How much are those going to cost me?
Like 200 gold. You know how hard those things are to
Oh, wait, for how many?
For one, obviously.
Oh,
Come on,
dude.
man.
You gotta
this
be kidding
place-
me.
this
Come
place is
on.
bad.
Come on. I'm trying to work here. I'm trying to run my store, and you're gonna come in here and disrespect me like that. What do you think I am? You think I'm a
All
snake?
right. I apologize.
Actually, as a matter of fact, with those prices, yes.
You're
Are you
disrespecting me
do.
right now.
Are you disrespecting me?
Literally 20 gold
And you hear
for
from the back,
ingredients.
son, what are you doing? Don't worry, Pa. I'm just taking care of these customers. They're trying to rip us off or something.
Let me ask you a question. How much is blood, flesh, and bone dust cost?
Well, it depends on what you trying to get. Some kind of like package deal. You trying to get like a one? What are you trying to do here?
Yeah, package deal.
All right. Let me see. He's kind of adding up in his head. Can you do 50 gold for it?
For one package deal.
For one thing. All three of them together. It's a special deal. You should take it. Why ain't you taking it? Where's the gold? Put it on the fucking table. What are you doing here?
I'll just
Why you
kill
wasting-
someone
Why you
and
wasting-
make
Yeah,
the ingredients
exactly.
myself.
That's what I pretty much have to do. You know how expensive killing somebody is these days? Jeez, I gotta go out to the lake and throw them under the, I gotta do the thing and then the thing, and you just hear Leroy in the background.
Do they go sleeping with the fishes?
They do go sleeping with the fishes. That's right. You know what? You get a little bit of a discount. What you need there, little girl?
Do you have some things that will help me when I get hurt?
Yeah, I got some health potions. What are you look? You trying to get some simple, advanced? What are you talking here?
I like the good stuff.
You like the good stuff. Now, the supreme potions are really good. They'll get you the way you need. If you get hit with that 1-2 punch, this is what you're gonna need. Now this, since I'm giving you that discount, 500.
God damn!
I'm gonna stop Lena and be like, it's not fucking worth it, Lena.
I was like, she's like actually reaching in her bag to pull out the money.
you hear Leroy coming up from. What are you charging for them supreme potions? 500, Pa. I told you we changed the prices. Now, let me move aside, son. I'm sorry about him. He's still new. He's still learning the family trade. What can I actually get you there?
Some big health potions, please.
Well, you really think you need that much? You're kind of small. Maybe a simple potion will do you for now.
Okay.
That's about 20 gold.
Okay. Can I have 3?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know what? Because my son was trying to kind of rip you off, I'll give you one for, just give me 20 gold for all 3 of them. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, thanks so much.
Of course.
And
no
I
problem.
give
Now
him the
that
20 gold.
is reasonable pricing.
This guy's got it going on.
Leroy knows what he's doing.
And be like, all right,
Listen.
Leroy.
Can I go like just randomly just browse the wares and stuff
Yeah,
while
you hear Tony, Pa, what are you doing? You're giving away money. Well, when you start throwing away our business like that, I gotta step in. Sorry about Tim. He's
Do you
trying to
got
take over.
how much are you gonna charge me for an eyelash encased in gum arabic?
Oh, that's a little bit rare. Talking about
holy crap.
a little bit rare. Yeah, it's about 50 gold.
I'll do 3 for 100.
I can do that. I can swing that.
Cool. And like I was asking before, the twig struck by lightning.
Well, that is pretty hard to find.
I understand that.
Somebody's got to be there to witness the tree getting hit and then collect the. It's a whole process.
It is.
So I mean, how many do you need?
Well, I gotta cast some spells, and it's
Right.
they're not gonna be super important. 2 or 3.
2 or 3? Okay. Well, normally I charge about 25 gold each. But for you, since I'll do 2 for 1. Buy 2.
2 for 1.
Yeah. Buy 2.
So 100 for 4.
I could do that.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just adding all this in.
Well, Leroy's distracted. Can I
Some
be
fuckery is about to happen.
inconspicuously kind of looking at things that are within reach?
Yeah, sure. Roll. Give me a natural perception check. Give me a perception check.
Legion, I have water on me, right? That's like
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
okay.
Is it a passive perception or passive investigation?
Perception. Just get a perception check.
My straight passive is just a 9.
Okay, so if you want to, you can roll an actual perception check. Just to see if you happen to, from your, just going
15.
15. All right, yeah, you see an assortment of potions, some herbs, some some other magical items, and then there's some expensive stuff that's more locked behind a glass. You see like a short sword and maybe a dagger there as well, in those encased ones.
I will focus more on the things that are not locked up.
Okay.
Can I roll an investigation? Well, I don't know what you want me to do first. I don't want to necessarily be like. I want to be like casually looking. I don't want to be like,
Yeah,
trying to like
yeah.
hide behind boxes and stuff. But can I like maybe roll an investigation check to look a little bit closer at, like maybe what the potions are, or like.
Okay, yeah.
Damn, I'm rolling good today. 16.
16. You see a potion of trying to think of it, Featherfall. You also see a potion of Swiftness. You see 2 potions of simple health potions. You also see one that's advanced health potion. Out of the stuff that's kind of like worth your while to get. The other ones are for like a stomach ache or
Right.
Nothing too that you would even care to look at.
Would I know what the potion of like swiftness or the potion of featherfall do, or am I just kind of like I read the name and I'm like, I don't really know what this is.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Damn, 15.
You would know. Yeah, you would go. Oh yeah, that you would put 2 together. Featherfall. Oh well, I'm guessing I'm gonna fall like a feather, and then swiftness. I'm gonna be pretty fucking quick.
Okay. Trying to think of what I can get away with. I would like to
Steal from Leroy. How dare you?
I'd like to pocket the I'll just pocket the advanced health potion if I can do a sleight of hand. Because it looks the most close to the other ones that I bought.
Yeah, fair enough.
Holy. Okay, I rolled a 17 plus my modifier. It's a 23 total.
So, as you go to put it in like a little satchel away, you feel a sense of like paralysis take your body. You just clump to the ground. As the rest of you guys see a sort of above the door, you see a lightning bolt come from this gargoyle, just hit Catalina and make her collapse. You don't take damage, but you currently are just like kind of sitting there shaking. And Leroy looks down. Dumb girl. This is Leroy and this is Leroy's. You think you're gonna steal from me? Really?
Can I do a deception?
Can I?
And there it is.
Literally, can I?
No, this is my turn. Can I do a deception check,
I'm
please?
trying to just help. Shit.
No, I don't want your help. Can I do a deception check?
Yes. You may.
Am I like still paralyzed on the ground, or can I get up?
You after like a good like 5 seconds passes by, it finally releases and you stand up, compose yourself. Yeah.
I'm sorry. This looks just like the other ones. I got confused. Is it this one? Then I point to like the smaller ones, or is it this one that's the simple one? I don't really know the difference.
And go ahead and roll your deception check.
16?
He looks at you. Oh. Oh, it's okay, dear. Yeah, that one's a simple one, and that one, the one that you got, that's the more advanced one.
Oh, and that's the big one that I don't need, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't need that right now.
Okay, you said that. I'm sorry. Here
No,
you
it's
go.
all good. Don't even sweat it.
Hand it back.
You see Tony look at him. Hey, what are you doing? He's like, it's okay. She didn't know.
I'll go wait outside. I don't want to cause any more troubles in here. Thank you for
you're
your help
fine,
though.
dear. No, of course. Come back anytime.
And I'll go just stand outside the shop.
All right. Well, the rest
Is
of you,
anyone else going?
Yeah. Do you have any obsidian?
Yeah, that, but thankfully, obsidian's pretty frequent here, so that's
Yeah.
pretty cheap. It's about 10 gold a piece.
5 for 40.
Stop shaking your head. We only go based off the gold standard, Biscuit. We don't have copper and shit. The most we have is platinum.
Can I get
Anyways.
5 for 40?
Yeah, why not? But Pop,
All right,
what
cool.
are you doing? You be quiet. You tried to rip these people off. You shut the fuck up.
And the last thing I want to inquire about is if you have any dragon-related items.
I have tons. What you need, kid?
Well, so what do you think about 600 gold can buy me? I'm looking to spend a little.
You're looking to spend a little. Well, I mean, I got a lot of stuff. I mean, you gotta narrow it down. Narrow it the fuck down.
Do you got robes that increase my my armor? That do not count as armor?
I don't believe so.
Like little magic enchantment on them or something? Nothing like that?
Well, I mean, I got some that make you a little bit quicker, but I don't have anything that actually like protects you right now. And
Right.
Some other Dragonborn that actually knew way back in the day came through and bought a lot of stuff.
Damn. All right.
Sounds like my dad.
You know Gildan.
Yeah, adopted father, by the way.
Oh, why didn't you guys say so? Man, he's got a discount from Farrington. You guys could have just used that.
You got a dragon staff? Helps
Yeah,
me cast spells?
Yeah, I got a dragon staff.
Alright, how much is that gonna be?
Let me keep going D&D Beyond real quick.
I don't even know if that's a real thing.
It probably is. Dragon.
You would have to buy everything on D&D Beyond though if you wanted to see all of the items. Because right
now
now they don't have a huge.
I got the premium shit.
Oh, do you? Sweet.
Well,
saying that, hey, if you guys want to look at a different race, let me know. I bought a book of.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit.
If you guys want to look at it, I'll give you guys my my account information so you can see it.
Well, I don't have a dragon staff on me at the moment, but come back to me in like 2-3 weeks. I might have some for you there.
2-3 weeks. Okay. Now, I look at everyone else. We're trying to get out of here in a timely manner, right?
Yes.
I still need to buy shit.
Well, I'm talking like in the next few hours we're leaving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So I can't get anything enchanted.
No.
Okay.
Unless they're gonna take a few hours to get them enchanted.
Usually that takes a couple days, right, Leroy?
Yeah, it takes a little while.
Right. I think that's it for now. Thank you.
All right. Well. All right. Who's next?
Yeah, I'd like some leaves of sumac, blood, flesh, bone dust.
Okay. Well. Let's see. All that.
I'd like a withered branch twisted in a loop.
Okay, his stuff's a little more funky than mine.
Well,
I don't know. That eyelash one threw me for a loop.
Oh yeah, the eyelash
gum
encasing
on it.
gum Arabic.
Yeah, that's.
What is gum Arabic?
How much of those are you looking for there, kid?
The goal is to have enough to cast the spells at
The
least
food.
3 times. I have enough to cast each one once. I would like to do it
Let's just say 3 more times.
So it's
4 times
basically an
total.
eyelash encased in
Well,
sap.
here's what I'll
Yeah,
do. Here's what I'll
hardened
do for
sap.
you. Since you're Gildan's son, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna do it for you. For you, I'm gonna do 200 gold for all of it together.
I'll do it.
All right.
All right. So, also being Gildan's son, you probably know where my next question is coming from. Do you have a Librum of souls and flesh?
Oh, here we go.
I'm having to type all these in. Can you all just start sending me the shit you want? Of souls and flesh.
You're the one that made it where we have to use things for spells.
Yes, but you guys could have just sent me the shit you.
We told you weeks in advance.
No, you didn't.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna need a eyelash casing and gum arabic or a stick that's been struck by lightning.
He
Anyways,
forgets everything. You would have to send it so he can actually see it in his.
He doesn't look at my message. He doesn't respond to my message anyways. And I'm. Is
Dude,
my server muted? Did he just server mute me?
yeah, I did.
That was funny.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a little bit more expensive, you know, because it's a book, you know. It's got has 3 charges, and we're getting 1d3 charges just daily at dawn, you know. With its covers are made of skin and fittings of bone. This time was called a touch and animates in Whisper Family. We found the book contains the following spells, which are wizard spells for you when you are attuned to the book. Animate dead, circle life, false life, finger of death, speak with dead, summon undead, remember your touch, and functions as a spell book for you. Well, I have one. I have one. But that one's gonna be about let's see what the cost is on it doesn't have a cost. Wait, hold on. Yeah, about 2,000 gold. That's all I saw on Google. Sponsored me.
And with my
Google
Gildan discount?
sponsoring.
Yeah, with your dad's with your dad's discount, it'd be about 1,500 there, lad.
Get out of here with that shit.
I may need to go talk to Daddy Agmar.
just like Tink and fucking Gildan before.
I'm gonna look over at Otis and be like, "Hey, Otis, you think your dad would pitch in to make sure that we're prepared for the adventures to come?"
This is
You guys got my gold.
This is day 1. It's fucking day 1.
He didn't give you guys your own gold. He split my gold with you guys. You can always ask him.
My dad might also
How much
have
do
a
you,
little
how
bit
much
on
you
him.
need? How much you need, bro?
800.
Legion, which potion am I adding to my inventory?
You're in the 3 simple health potions.
Legion's question: what do I have really? Because I don't know. Since I've been like royalty or whatever, what do I?
Well, you had 250 gold in your pocket to start.
No. I'm talking about like my armor and all that. Do I have anything special or?
You don't just have the base stuff, right?
Everyone has the
Like
basic
the starter stuff.
Yeah, you have all the starter stuff.
The starter stuff for me though is pretty good as far as armor goes. I just don't have anything that's related to what I want.
I have 0 armor. I cannot wear armor.
So am
The only
I?
weapon I have is a dagger.
Am I going by the metric we used before Legion for those health potions, or am I going by the D&D Beyond?
What does the D&D Beyond say?
So there's the regular potion of healing is the 50 gold piece is 1. It's 2d4 plus 2 per. The greater one, which is the next step up, is 44 plus 4. The next step up is 8d4 plus 8. And the last one is 10d4 plus 20.
We'll just do D&D Beyond because I'm tired of trying to remember what fucking things I set.
So am I doing the
Yeah, just do
two? Well, there's not a simple one. Am I doing the 2d4 plus 2 or the 4d4 plus 4?
Just the first one.
First one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got 3 of those for very cheap, mind you.
Yes, it did.
Fucking biscuit. Commenting.
I was
on
just
my
saying,
prices.
gold is like copper is like the smallest currency. So I don't know why you're complaining.
Shut the fuck. I ain't going into copper. Fuck that. It's gold around here.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Man,
Well,
if I had that
platinum.
shit in real life, I'd be chilling.
And platinum. I'll allow platinum, but that converts to like I forgot how much.
1,000 gold or
Oh,
something.
like
Yeah, it's like
100 or 1,000.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah. Yeah, Lazy, you pretty much have the basic setup that you start out with, whatever your character gives you. All right. Anybody else before I go to sleep?
I sent you something.
Yeah, I saw it. Yes. Otis. Yeah, I've seen you before. We've met. You know, all that shit. You were looking for that. Spell guard shield, right?
Yeah.
Well, I could. Well, you might have to tap. I don't know how much money you got on you, but you know, you might have to tap into your father's like tab here.
Agmar's got a tab, huh? Otis, my
Agmar.
boy.
Agmar has a tab, bud. And I've never seen you before. So,
I'm Otis's best friend.
He is my best friend.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Anyways, I could throw it on there, discreetly, because I know how you like to spend your money here. The total would be 1,500.
1,500.
While he's doing his thing, you got a book on the orb of dragonkind?
Yeah, sure, I have that.
A book on it. Do you have the orb itself?
No, I don't have the orb.
Okay,
Calm down there, Chief.
just making sure.
I'm good at what I do, but I'm not that good.
Right.
And trust me, I think a lot more people would try to come and get that if I had.
So you have a book on it. How much is the book?
Be about 100 gold.
Do you mind if I take a look at it real quick, see if I've already read it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll let you read the first couple pages, and he hands you the book. And yeah, it's pretty much.
I've already read it.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh, well, I figured. I see your necklace, and I figured you would already know pretty much all anybody knows.
Is a long sword used with one hand or two hands?
2 hands.
Rapier, one hand, right?
Rapier's in 1 hand.
Well, since you know a little bit about me with the necklace, you got anything I'd be interested in?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Legions hasn't had enough time to research.
Right.
So, there's also Luck of the Blade. Luck Blade.
Luck Blade?
Yeah, Luck Blade.
Alright, come here. Well, what kind are you looking for? Great sword?
The scimitar.
A
Scimitar.
Okay, well, let's see.
Dude.
Yeah, but I got heartburn. Wait, you're not gonna go to sleep, are you?
Yeah, this piece of shit's talking about going to sleep.
Leroy
We
is.
got games.
Oh, Leroy is.
Leroy's
Leroy.
old. It's been 20 years.
Okay. So I drank these energy drinks. Huh?
Well,
at all.
that'd be about 1,000 gold. There, Otis.
So
And-
with his 2 items and mine added in there, that'd be about
You can shut the
4,000.
hell up.
So I need to go talk to my honey, see if she has any money I can borrow so I can buy.
Jesus Christ.
So how much? Hey, how much is that total? You said 1,500 for my shield.
You people are crazy. We're going for legendary swords the first day of D&D.
Hey, if I can get it, I can get it. If not, then no way.
Mine is actually just an uncommon artifact that
That's just gonna be sold in a regular general store.
it's not a general store. It is a store of magic items and witchcraft or whatever he said.
Other
But
goods.
it's not
And
like
other
a
goods.
very specified like this is a store of ancient artifacts. Like it's like
It's literally an uncommon thing, not a ancient artifact. It is not rare. It
All
is not
right,
legendary.
all right, rein it in, rein it in. Come back to Leroy. It's okay.
It's
Look,
it's of green
Leroy,
quality.
Leroy has everything. Everybody knows this. It's just really inflated because you guys don't refuse to just go and find the items out in the world.
This man sold my dad the staff of Orcus. He's got everything.
By the way, I still want that. I still want that back. By the way, I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, no, he's attuned to it. It's not leaving his side.
Yeah, I was
So
drunk that day.
let's just take the
It's
shield.
worth 4 million gold.
Yeah, the Orb of Dragon kind is priceless.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, lazy?
So I just take the shield.
Okay, well, that's 1,500. We said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just throw that. Yeah, I'll just throw whatever.
I'm gonna go talk to my girl. At 950.
All right. Yep.
So
yeah, he just get yep. Well, it'll take care of itself. How about that?
I'll go talk to my girl.
Yeah.
Can I go talk to my dad?
Fucking Christ. All right. Well, you guys.
Hey,
said your
can I
goodbyes.
contact the temple?
you guys immediately you're like, bye everybody, and then 20 minutes later, you're walking back there. Hey guys, we're out of money. We need more money. You guys didn't even leave the city, and you're already asking for.
Hey, listen, Dad. You know how expensive Leroy's is.
Yes, I'm.
I need
very much aware.
I need a Libram of souls, and I'm about
Lena,
800
these guys
gold
don't know how
for
to
it.
spend their money.
No, I don't. Well, son, you're an adult now, and you need to handle your own problems.
You're right. I'll handle it like dear old dad. I'll go threaten his life.
Don't, Dugan, no, wait, come here, come back to daddy.
Dear old dad.
Listen, boy,
I'll be back.
there's not many things I'm scared of in this world. You know this, right?
Don't you dare say you're scared of Leroy. Don't you
I'm
dare.
fucking terrified of that man.
You are taking my character the direction. Fucking...
That man has done shit that is god tier. On God, 100%. Keep it 100. That man could fuck a lot of people up with the shit he's got in that shop. I'd be scared if somebody lit a match in that place. The amount of stuff he has. Not the fact that I'm fear of the man himself. I fear whatever's in that shop. Because he has, for a little guy, he's got a lot of stuff. I don't know where he gets this from.
Okay, Dad.
So, here's what I'll do. I will give you another 100 gold because you decided to spend all your money.
I still have 700, Dad. The thing I wanted was just 800 more than what I have. So if I can't get it, don't worry about it. Have a good one.
He really hasn't changed his prices.
He has not.
He has not.
You know how much his bastard son tried to charge me for a leaf of sumac?
How much?
20 gold for a leaf.
Are you fucking kidding
that
me?
I could walk outside the store, outside the city, and pick off a tree.
That's like worth a copper.
You fucking telling me, Dad? You're fucking telling me.
Is he fucking crazy?
He is. And then Leroy stepped in
Yeah,
and gave us all deals and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Surprisingly enough, even though I know the stories that you've done to Leroy and his shop, he also offered to give us discounts.
That's my
because
Leroy.
of you.
Yeah, I may have threatened him back in the day or two. Then he kind of looked at me like I was stupid or something, but you know, we got a good relationship. I might be able to go down there and talk to him if you want.
No, it's fine, Dad.
All right.
I'll do it the hard way.
You better. I was gonna call you a pussy if you didn't.
I'm gonna go back to Leroy's and threaten his life.
Good boy. I'm proud of you.
Just kidding.
All right.
I'm
you
done
want-
with my shopping trip. I'm done with everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Well, with that, my dear friends, that is where we're gonna end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been a blast.
I'd like to keep shopping.
He's not closing today, bitch.
We're here all night just shopping. Everybody loves a good shopping session. But no, we are going to go ahead
I didn't
and
think
end
it was
it.
long as it usually does.
Yeah, no, it didn't. But that is where we're going to go ahead and end it. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for joining us on our very first, or our second campaign. I hope you all have enjoyed. I've been Legion's Fury. Thank you to Valence Void, Lazy Mac Jr. 65, AMR Biscuit, and Dark Shadow 580 for joining me for tonight. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Audio.